Hey, hello Tâm nhá. Ơi, mới có xong hôm nay rảnh lên coi giải rồi à. Hello mọi người. Sup, chúng ta hôm nay là thời kỷ nguyên của khủng long nha các bạn ơi. Đã đến lúc it's time. Đâu quên chuyển màn. Đầu tiên em yêu à. À dạ. Tắt Elo. Tắt cái này luôn cho nó gọn nha. Dạ. Đấy. Link gọn hơn rồi đấy. Sao?
I mean, this very good. Sometimes not so much. We are looking up. We are looking at the map veto right now, and we are not seeing guys. No road yet. Come on, PRX, please win.
You're gonna get the same initial bad, but this is where the changes up. Who's hard? You're gonna get T1 actually picking Sunset. They previously picked Haven to try to exploit PRX's map pool.
Hello anh. Hello anh em nhá. Ê da. Lâu bữa giờ tôi mới ngồi coi giải chứ.
Yeah, it's RQ and it was really strong. So I'm curious what they've got cooked up here. Starting on Sunset, both of these teams have been very solid in composition choices. T1 with that double duelist they're so known for. PRX with their signature stage.
Yeah, 100%. They've got a great record on this. In fact, both teams do. PRX are 7-2 overall. They beat some fantastic teams, but they've lost the last two Sunsets. Over on the side of T1, though, they're 4-0 on Sunset. They're on a bit of a hot streak, and their attack in particular has been looking great.
I mean, we know Grim's here in the audience, so they got to be running this stage, right? You gotta show off. Maybe he's teaching them some special
What has he been teaching? Oh, are we gonna see the sage on stage or the sage versus stage? That's gonna be really exciting, especially since, you know, we said PRX, they have some crazy ideas with the sage on this map. I'm expecting to see a whole lot more, and maybe on the side of T1 as well. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, 100%. I'd love to see some little TikTok walls coming in there.
Let's go. Đấy, ở đây anh em hội viên sử dụng được emoji PRX nha. Yes sir.
Yeah, of course. More highlights, more clips, definitely, because it's gonna be PRX versus T1 on that stage. Again, this is not just for Tokyo, this is for Paris. Let's send it to the stage.
Ôi, trailer đẹp nha. Giờ tôi mới ngồi tôi coi trailer bình thường vô coi game không à. Nay ngồi coi cái đoạn ở trên đó nhìn thấy đẹp. Tiếng cái nhỏ đem báo tôi nhá, tăng volume lên cho anh em. Chắc đủ nghe đúng không? Wow.
The battle of the Masters winners once again, PRX and T1. The script seems to favor PRX this year, and how could it not?
Let's go.
When everything seems to be going their way. Toronto, that was easy, but this is specific. Can they take the throne in the toughest region in the world?
I mean, post-Toronto, they've been looking great. That one hiccup against Zeta Division, but then they did end up closing out their group first place. They got to watch T1 play yesterday. How prepared are you?
Anh nhìn anh Cường đúng kiểu đúng chuẩn gu luôn ha. Cường đúng chuẩn gu luôn.
Definitely a lot of pressure on the line for both of these teams. And for T1, It's been up and down for this roster, but you gotta love the arc that they're on. Once we call them a super team for their veterans, now we call them a super team for their rookies. Is that the key to getting to Tokyo and to taking the throne?
Yeah, absolutely. T1 have really been powering up ever since they sacrificed Zeta Division over at T1 home ground. It's a bit of
Cái
an
này chắc có
They want to
cái này chắc
turn
người
this
make up
whole
mà
arena
trước khi là
red
Sco có bắt
just
được
like
có
it
người
is
make
here,
up.
but not
Giống như đợt tôi đi
only
bắn
this
Intel
arena,
vậy.
also
Bên 500
the
có phải thuê người
whole
make up mà.
straight through to champions to once again
Nhưng mấy
try to
Intel
win
sau
an
thì xong thấy make up.
international event.
That zoom in on
Tên theo
DH
kia
just
đợt khi
closing
nó
his
lớn
eyes
quá
and
trời lớn
taking
luôn.
it in. You
Thêm
know
make up.
he's tuned in, you know he's focused, you know that he's really feeling that pressure. A lot rides on his shoulders here, especially since he's been performing out of his mind here on the side of T1.
Yeah, he's been one of the more promising rookies for sure. I am so looking forward to this matchup. Two very respected coaches. I mean, I give Autumn his flowers in particular.
Yeah.
His reads against RRQ in their very last series were
Very
phenomenal.
Very, very good. I felt like their whole game plan against RRQ was very good. So a lot of respect for both these teams here. And I think when we take another look at this veto, one thing we didn't touch on was map 3 being Ascent.
Yeah.
PRX have hated this map for the longest time.
Yeah,
So I'm very curious if we're going to see that.
Không mắc lên thành 6 đúng rồi. Đa phần là phải make up. Mã này nó gọi là bắn khu vực rồi, chẳng lẽ giờ mấy mấy make up cũng không có. Ui, toàn bình luận PRX không mà. Ôi, PRX hot luôn mà, chỉ có Chubby Ninja là T1 thôi.
But hey, she's leaning into it. There is something weird going on this desk, and she is determined to break that curse. Where do her allegiances lie, truly? I mean, if you know, you know.
I mean, what a great move there. But I mean, even the viewers massively agreeing PRX are the favorites heading into the day. Their form has been so good, and they're playing such fantastic Valorant. The onus is really on T1 here to pull an upset.
I'd agree with that, but by the same token, I
Một
really
chọi
feel
tất
like
cả hả?
T1 have never
Một
looked
chọi tất
better
cả à?
after these last couple of games.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
really pushed PRX all the way down to the wire when neither of these teams were in their best form. So now that we're getting this repeat matchup in this stage, I feel like PRX is rested. They're ready for this game. They've been seeded into the upper bracket, and T1 has played themselves into form. I think we're in for another banger here.
That's exactly it. It's challenging the very best of the best in their peak form.
Map sunset thấy bit rồi, bit đây dần sẵn rồi để map sunset rồi. Map đầu chúng ta sẽ là map sunset.
But now you're getting them at their prime, and that's the way to go. That's how you want to qualify for Paris and for Tokyo.
Yeah, we will be
Ok, một số qua đội hình chúng ta thấy PRX sẽ chọn có cho mình đó hình Viper, Sova, Shay, Omen và Ray. Vẫn là một đội hình cơ bản cũ.
Yeah, they've lost their last two sunsets with this comp. T1 on the other hand though, DH has been phenomenal on the Omen on this map, but the standout for me is definitely Izu. Lately on this Neon, he has looked really dangerous, particularly when they have to start on this attacking side. T1 have these aggressive, punchy sight hits that can be very difficult to hold.
Oh, it's going to be very, very aggressive indeed. You're seeing the double duelist up against the W Gaming team. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to find out who will be our first Pacific team to qualify for Champions Paris as we step into
PRX có bài đẩy có một cái bài đẩy B á, đẩy B mà dựng tường lên cái thùng á. Cho Ray bắn.
PRX could not get it done, but now we will have a guaranteed team qualifying for Champions Paris, as well as our nice little homestead over in Tokyo. And as a road show that we're going to be putting on, but this is going to be another big one. Our two Masters winners here in 2025.
Bên A bên B đều có cái tường hết á, một cái tường bắn liên với một cái tường bắn men.
The first from Pacific to qual for Paris. I think the script writers did pretty good on this one.
Maybe.
Just a little so-so.
Oh no, I'm playing this one down. I'm so excited for this series right now. Honestly, PRX T1 in a state that they are both rejuvenated. They are ready for this series. It's not like we've had massive shenanigans afoot and they're just scrapping by and getting in towards the server. No, they've been ready here. T1, yes, they had to play yesterday against RRQ. That was also a banger series. I will add there were some very funny things that we saw in the beginning of Sunset that maybe we even
Giờ năm nay nha, PRX mà vô địch nha. Nó làm cái gì đó, được chưa? PRX mà vô địch là nó làm cái gì đó. Vô địch champion. Này là trong một năm vừa làm cúp Master, vừa làm cúp Pacific mà vừa có cúp này luôn, Certified. Giờ vô địch cái Pacific này luôn nè, là trong một năm. Tròn trịa.
Both teams having some ideas, some plans to try to deal with the shenaniganry from the opposite side. Double Sheriff start here for PRX.
He's gonna be shutting the mid door.
Rồi, T1 đang muốn là quấy mid rồi. Sủi khá là lẹ đến từ cái bot.
Some early damage for the contest over at a main.
Meteor thì đang cố đục cho mình một cái tường khu vực market. Something đang có cho mình ở khu vực mid. Các thành viên đang bị PRX đang tập trung khá nhiều tại khu vực mid. Quyết định dòng lại khu vực A main rồi. Một tình huống fake mid thành công của bên phía T1. PRX có vẻ như dần nhận ra điều này rồi. Nhưng mà họ cũng không chắc chắn. Họ chỉ cử lại một mình đó vị trí của Forsaken nhìn lại A main thôi. Và đừng liên tục là những pha quắt cây để có thể double boost lên từ vị trí của T1. Rồi, Forsaken đã thấy Meteor rồi và đã nghe được footstep trong A. Biết họ đánh A rồi, nhưng phải cẩn thận. Tôi nghĩ là tình huống phát mid này thế nào cũng phải nhìn lại mid rồi, chết mid rồi. Cơ bản là thường sợ cài người lại. Còn cái paranoid nè, ui.
Boom about to try to lead the way. Izu holding close to Buzz, going to be taken down. Jing is able to find Stack at the same time, and that's a fantastic start here for PRX. Is looking to try to get this ball rolling. Meteor.
Bạn khó chịu nha. Thấy rồi nè. Hay nè, Batman hay nè. 4 vết 1. Thua nữa chặt cu. 4 vết 1 nó thua nữa chặt cu.
Opening pistol goes the way of PRX, and that's something that I don't get to say very often because the metric for them has not been that strong.
I was going to say, PRX, a team that has been abysmal in the pistols this stage, second to the bottom. And they come away with a pretty good retake on that one too. Everybody fighting over in the alley, hitting their shots. The paranoia timing as well from Forsaken, I think, is really good to just force Team 1 back in towards the elbow. They silently got up in towards the site, but I'm kind of looking at these sort of 5 versus 5 avenues where I want to see T1 get a little bit more proactive. I need to see them not play for the retakes, essentially, not play for those positions where they're equalized, because RRQ, for example, were extremely happy to play the retakes. T1
Bên sẽ đem nè. Đẩy em men. Bắt Meteor không? Không rồi. Chiếm lại thôi. Còn quay lại rồi. Thấy được vị trí Meteor. 2 của vị trí Meteor. 4 thành viên còn lại khu vực A. Chính xác hơn là khu vực B. Một quả one way trải ra để có thể tách riêng vị trí của Izu. Đang tính timing rồi. Móc lại cho Izu lui về chăng? Hoặc là sẽ đánh vô. Như vậy là quyết định đánh vô trong rồi. Batman đang có một góc kê khá là đẹp và Batman làm 1 rồi. Có làm 2 hay không đây? Bắn chớ nha. Và Batman có 2 là Batman có 3. Và bạn cuối cùng thuộc về vị trí của Davai. Đúng rồi, cái từ dựng lên bắt cửa sổ nhỏ. Anh nhớ mang máng là gì? Quá hay, hai ra khởi đầu cho PRX là khá là thuận lợi cho các bạn.
Now we get into the first rifle round for T1 to see what they're going to be able to find on this attacking side and how active maybe Meteor is going to be able to get on those flanks, how punished he's going to get or how free it's going to be.
Anh Cường lộ vị trí rồi.
When you are playing Buzz too on this Yoru,
họ đang quyết đánh trên khu vực mid. Đã nghe rồi, có nghĩa là Davai đã biết rồi. Davai đang chắc là khu vực mid. Slow lại. Paranoid được tràn ra nhưng mà tạm thời là Batman có chuẩn bị cho mình một trái box thôi. Slow sai. Và Davai bắn lỗi nhưng mà là 1 và Izu Meteor cũng có cho mình mạng. Forsaken kịp thời kết thúc đi cái mạng của Buzz. Bây giờ đang có một góc đẹp nhưng mà bên phía sau lưng đó là vị trí của Jin. Something rất là kiên nhẫn trong tình huống chờ đợi, không như xưa nữa, gặp như xưa là Something cái đẩy thôi. Nhưng một pha tình huống bay lỗi và cái tray mạng được thành công, không tray mạng rồi và Start đang làm 2. Bây giờ 1 vs 2 cho anh Cường, một cái lợi thế khác, lợi thế cho anh Cường đó là vị trí của Meteor chỉ còn 1 máu thôi. Ủa? Pha này mà anh Cường hồi nãy bắn luôn nha, bắn spam luôn á là ăn được Meteor á. Nhưng pha đó tôi không hiểu tại sao là anh Cường không spam nha. Ý là ý gần nghĩ lia qua bắn cái một pha rụng rồi. Bắt thêm súng nữa là đẹp hơn. Cứ tiếc là không bắt được.
But it does put a little bit
And
more
something convert.
premium on PaperX in this round to balance the economy and answer back. You've already got the Sheriff and Divide, and you've lost 2 members. Okay.
Great response shot there from Izu.
Có rồi, một inni, một smoke rụng xuống rồi.
Off the shot to the chest.
Riêng đang có cho mình tên lửa hạ màn. Làm một tên lửa hạ màn thêm một nữa là đưa vào tình huống 3/3 là tuyệt vời. Cây góc là đẹp tên nè, thấy vị trí của boss nè, bắn tốt nè. Riêng làm một nè, biết được vị trí rồi nè. Bây giờ có double swing hay không? Họ quyết định sẽ lui về. Có đánh vào ai không đây? Tôi nghĩ là tập trung 4 người. Khu vực này là chắc chắn phải đẩy rồi. Jin vẫn kê ly trong khu vực elbow, quyết định không di chuyển. Rồi một người kê góc rồi, bây giờ Jin nó làm được không đây? Không rồi, khó cho Jin quá trong một tình huống này. Khó cho Davai.
Paranoia going to be set. Yep, full blind coming through. DH gets the kill and Meteor holds it down street. So 2-2 T1.
Tụi này nó phát khu vực mid khá là nhiều nha. Đầu ra nó cứ đè mid ra nó phát xong rồi sau đó nó vòng về A về B.
You know, sometimes you see a lot of teams play on the back of the utility to start to re-clear a lot of corners, but T1 always having this idea when they want to re-clear without drone, without dart, go together in numbers. It's something that when it comes to the Haven map as well, it's something they love to do over at A Lobby, for example. They love to re-clear without utility, just go silent and do it. They've exercised the same sort of positioning here over towards A. It's going to draw in PaperX to maybe get ahead of this information a little bit earlier on soon, instead of just letting T1 come to you.
Hello Lehman phát bao rác vĩnh cửu nhá.
Now you've just got the rifles for T1. You can go on a bit of an expedition.
Still creep down the spot there on the Jing. Is able to just go ahead, backpedal away.
Một. Không rồi, khó rồi.
The pixel angle. Now look at the try to reposition, but the relay bolt should still connect. And Izu
khó.
not able to find him.
Bây giờ bên mày quá.
Certainly does. Keeps him covered. Divide, quick peek.
Davai làm thêm một nữa.
Sends out a slow orb.
Thì nó là đẹp. Ôi, nó TB kìa. Timing chăng? Timing chăng? Ôi, Davai không nghe à? Ủa, Davai pha đó không nghe à? Sao Davai vẫn kê một hướng nha? Chắc bị paranoid à? Ta nó thấy đầu nó bị đen đâu ta? Tại sao nó không nghe à? Không có một tí phản xạ luôn.
And they are getting ever so closer. They used the neural theft in that round, but they've still got access to some in the next round and some more coming online. Does look a little bit scrappy in a lot of those duels from the T1 side of things, but again, it is Stacks to sort of stabilize and Meteor as well. Really well done from them to pick up a lot of the pieces. It was just the any eco though, so this time we'll get a bit more of the investments coming through from the PRX side. Similarly, close to the ultimates as well, with some available. So it is going to be a very important opening duel. You are losing your life on PaperX, for example. Where is it going to be lost? Can Divide get up a resurrection? Still have another go at the round.
Back into the buy. Hunter's Fury online for Stacks. The res is there. Let's see if those should come into play here as something is just trying to maintain control of mid.
And we've got two spots.
Tâm tròn chỉ có tâm vuông mà, mấy tâm này tâm vuông mà.
Over at the B site and you're playing doubled up over at elbow at the moment for PaperX in a high low as well technically with Divide on the crouch.
Rồi, cảm ơn Đức 20k super chat nha. Cảm ơn Đức nha.
It's just going to be the instant spray down. Divide able to take the kill away. I would rather have had that go on the Batman as well, given that he would get the pit online.
Rồi thổi nha.
Can't change what's already happened, so we'll just look to try to maintain a vice grip here on this A site. Something for now, slotted just into the cubby there at street. Peek from Divide is going to be clean. Finds the kill into Izu, Stacks gone. Meteor still trying to fight back. Gets them into a 2v3. Continues to try to swing forward, finds the headshot as well. Showstopper. Jing able to avoid the lion's share of that damage, keeps himself alive. It's DH. Doesn't go for the push. Does get the shutdown now.
Pha này Omen còn như là có lỗ cái nòng súng trên smoke mà chắc Jin không thấy nha.
But DH, this rookie has been putting up figures for T1, and he continues.
We're talking about Rookie of the Year in last game, right? We got new players on contention for that one, right? Thai, for example, but DH has been a player that I've been so impressed with time and time again. PaperX in this round as well. They get the opening frag, that resurrection available, but there's just no opportunity to be able to really use it. As T1 are getting really in towards the site, Meteor's doing some damage again. I thought that DH was spotted by something with the gun barrel just poking through the dark cover, but not able to.
Thằng DH này là thằng nào ta? Mấy
to be able to triangulate the kill.
Thành viên mới à? Thành viên mới T1 à?
The omens at the end of the day, at the end of that one, Forsaken gets outdone by DH. That's a timeout early on from PRX to have a chit chat. The pistol in the second round's going their way, but rifle round upon rifle round, it's 4 gun rounds in a row for T1. That is strength.
Yeah. Not even necessarily doing anything too out of the ordinary to be able to get these rounds either. So PRX just looking to steady the nerves a little bit here. Obviously, a ton of pressure on both teams, just given what is at stake. That ticket punch to both Tokyo and Paris.
Which is crazy as well, right? Because just 2 weeks ago, T1 and continuing on them, they were getting melted in a lot of their executes. What was working against DFM and some of the other teams was not working against RRQ, for example, yesterday. They weren't able to really muster up a lot of success, and then they were able to flick the switch a little bit. For example, when Meteor starts to come online from the rocky 1 to 10 start on Haven, they really start to pick up the pieces. A bit more fast-paced action, though, with this space towards elbow for them.
Good crash there, Jing clearing it, so now they know his position. Get out a little bit wider, but with the Boonbot getting taken down, Jing just has to backpedal. The Paranoia now going across, forsaking up over the top of the box, able to find Meteor, but
ôi nó tụi má tụi này nó trade mạng nhanh vậy.
T1 just seemingly having the upper hand here at every twist and turn. Now come in with a player advantage, as well as the weaponry.
Lên được qua công PRX có thể làm vật được các bạn ơi. Vật bên này 4 đến 5 round thôi là đẹp.
Get their way forward, maybe. Weapon from Forsaken can be recovered, so Divide does manage to scoop up that Vandal. A little bit of counter spam. Also shock dart forward, Izu falling down to 70, but Batman now dead, pushing his way out of that smoke.
Không revive được rồi.
They're worried about somebody pushing up from this angle, but everybody's settled right here on the site. And something will not be able to find the shots. It's damn near flawless, as T1 not allowing the timeout to lead to a thrifty. Get a nice, cozy 3-round lead.
Got to be around for PRX coming in the next one. It was the option, of course, of PRX to start on the defensive side here. Will that come back to bite them? After in the last series, we saw Talon start on attack time and time again, getting some good successive runs. We're seeing T1 right now on this attacking side, getting some great successive runs. Just able to really dictate the pace currently.
Ôi, quá thầy căng rồi kìa.
A very crucial round for PRX. There's 9 ultimates in the server. Just missing Jing's showstopper.
Hey.
That's a good start. Maybe enough to calm the nerves here of Alex.
Just for a few seconds.
You don't want Forsaken to stop if he's going to be doing that, but you know there's plenty of time for the wheels to still come off. Patman getting a bit of damage in there, but Divide with a really nice shot. He's able to intercept the sliding Neon. Hunter's Fury trying to find something.
Má pha này phải đợi Xâm Thiên bắn quả anti. Ui, mẹ cái quả sạch chỗ lâu các bạn à. Cái quả sạch chỗ đẩy con Cypher ra mà. Vậy mà Cypher đi xử lý được.
Very ambitious from Divide to peek in towards the site when you know your opponents have flooded in towards and you don't have a lot of that already scanned assistance on the site too from a recon dart from something, for example. He's Hunter's Furying a couple of angles for you, so I kind of understand the idea just a little bit, but it is still very risky. You need to mitigate these risks a little bit as PRX because you're already seeing T1 kind of have some really good visual ideas on how they want to pivot around the map, how they want to try and give themselves some better favor. And in the end, that results in a 1 versus 2 for Meteor that he does end up losing.
Paranoia out, the swing onto the corner, and oh, Jing.
Mém làm hai.
Felt like he had everything served up to him on a
Cung đẹp
platter.
rồi, góc đẹp luôn rồi.
A tiny bit of damage there on the DH. Forsaken, however, continuing to
hay ra.
Locks in for the second shot, and Buzz sprinting across to try to see what he can find, but he cannot play DH into this one and out. He's going to go for a quick little exit. The swing on the corner.
Tuyệt vời anh Cường ơi. Phải là như vậy.
Big rounds from Forsaken, guiding PRX back into this game.
Oh, that duo of Forsaken and Jing has always been so potent. Unfortunately for Jing in the very beginning, he did get spotted out by the recon of Stacks. Had that not happened, potentially could have got away with absolute murder. But Divide this time with the team peeks out and Forsaken, very snappy. with that reactive aim.
Probably the most apt word you could use.
Which one?
Potent.
Potent?
Because can apply to good things, can apply to bad things.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes they're trolling together, sometimes they're absolutely excelling.
This is very true. Well, PRX have an opportunity here to double on down, triple on down in fact, and equalize to the 5-5. But it's a bit more of a slower creep up in B main for T1 here. Slot Izu into the corner and still have Buzz off yonder. See if there's any extensions over at A main.
They'll be well poised to take the lead if they can close this one out here and tie it. Economy from T1's getting real away from those previous 2 rounds.
Đây, góc đẹp, góc đứng là đẹp đến từ vị Equalizing. Meteor nằm xuống rồi.
DH TPing in deep behind enemy lines. You still have Forsaken here.
Tham.
Buzz, quick little double glance, does manage to find him. Something potentially now at risk of DH. The timing goes forward. They try to get that util out. Something is able to go ahead and identify him and get that kill. Spray just a hair off. Buzz it back to a 3v3, but res is available.
And they're already angling to get this flank on to secure the space to be able to get Forsaken back online. That gives you options. That gives you smokes. That gives you from the shadows that you can just ult into the site to get information.
I think a fake of the clone just went off there from Buzz to try to get some interest back over there. So you can see the ping coming through. But
hey, thôi đến cường ơi, thôi đến cường ơi. Đây rồi, có ba ra nồi, có smoke.
Buzz is not behind them.
Hey.
Right in front. He's whipping his shots.
Hey, trời ơi, tuyệt vời, bắn VCT, bắn VCT.
Narrow things down. Swings around the back and has the right idea, but they've done enough to go ahead and push stacks away from this one. So the defuse can come through, and that's going to be
good economic round thứ 5 cho bên phía PRX. 5 round là tuyệt vời, bên này bên công bên thủ rồi.
At the end of that, to be completely honest with you, just angling for that resurrection on towards Forsaken. You give yourself more options with the smokes, with the numbers. I love the position from Jing, not yet utilized here. Catching Meteor when he uses his own cage in the market door. It's generally a tell from him on the timing for a B split. It's really well navigated for the retake together for the little split, leaving Pac-Man by himself, and Forsaken, you can just see him watching the flank. So really nicely done from PRX for the 3 in a row. They'll tie things up. And T1, there's 2 more rounds to be able to contend with in this half. You want to favor yourselves to give yourselves the best options on this attacking side. So they call for the timeout here.
Right now, he's feeling good. I forget Bok, right? But they're calling him Tommy.
Thầy con liên tục mà dẫn dắt những người học trò của mình.
I think I know why, but a little bit of an inside joke from them.
Timeout aside, though, 5-5, ready to get back into this series. See what the adjustments may very well look like as PRX are starting to shoot in the server. See there on the screen, timeout win. It's exactly what
có hàng xà bên kia có quá tải rồi.
The most rounds after timeouts, and especially now that they are backed up with rifles as well, not choosing to call it off the eco variety. See if this
tới đẩy mid nè, rồi một pha có bắn mid nè, chuẩn bị nè. 3, 2, 1 lên.
Oh, this tiles crunch.
Ui, timing đều nhau rồi.
Good relay, but that's the H just straight forward.
Hey!
As Jing holds his own.
Ui, Jing làm hai. Ui.
I mean, I've seen him ace from this position. So you always have to respect it.
Từ từ nha, cái thế này từ từ nha. Hay nè. Trời ơi, chưa bao giờ thấy PRX có những cái màn bắt bài như thế này luôn á.
Is that going to have too much of an impact though on the little scoring statistics for them or not?
Những tỷ lệ màn hình nào nó chơi không? Anh thực ra đối với Valorant anh không quá quan trọng lắm nữa. Chủ yếu là cảm giác mắt mình thôi. Thì nếu em có thể chơi 1280 720, nếu mà mờ quá thì chơi 140 1080.
They've got a great little tailwind in their sails at the end of this half, and now they're bringing out the big boomsticks. 2 operators around the map. Assuming hot potatoable with the Vandals on the floor or the Phantoms, but options nonetheless.
Something looking for the jiggle punish there. Doesn't manage to slide away.
Oh, might send Izu in here with the overdrive. Get very rapid. Can't overwhelm something who was on the drone.
Wide swing out from Buzz. Does have to make his exit off the drone.
Hey!
But
Bắt 1 là 10 điểm. Bắt không? Không sao, xếp bạn là hay nè. Quá tải nè. Ôi hay quá, sắp đây ơi. Trước khi nằm xuống chỉ là 1 mà.
Easy tag down to 36 in the overdrive. About to expire.
You got a lot of things to scope out though over towards this A site too. Forsaken doesn't need to commit to a fight. Still has info available with the Omen ulti too, and Patman with the pit.
Liều không? Liều không? Có liều dạt không? Láo luôn mà. Hát thật. Hình như là Batman có thể nghe rồi thì sao nhỉ? Quyết định retake A này. Ok. Ê. Ui. Cái khe nhỏ phản xạ nhanh rồi. Rồi xong. Không một mạng. Easy. 7-5. Một cái half đầu tiên cho phía PRX. 7-5. 7 ra là quá tuyệt vời. Từ cái pha làm 3 của anh Cường sau là mọi thứ bắt đầu nó thay đổi mà.
Now we need to see what the exchange of the halves is going to look like and how off to the races T1 are going to be. Because you know the PRX are going to be playing on the back of that momentum, and now for the fans that might be joining us in the series midway, PRX go over to the attacking side. You know that's going to be W Gaming.
Trước đó lộ cái chân, nên anh bị lộ chân cho nên là tâm lý Batman sẽ chuẩn bị quyền phơi. Lộ cái mép chân nhỏ xíu à. Và nghỉ ít phút. Đã quên hỏi anh cái môn mình nữa. Đây là phải chuẩn bị trước chứ. Áo gì đây? Áo T1 nè, áo T1 chắc là T1 rồi.
A little bit of split here between those two fans. Obviously, plenty of audience members here to rep both sides. PRX right now got to be feeling pretty good, especially if they're able to find another one of those ever so rare pistol wins.
Yeah, another thing that's unordinary from today. Talon getting the victory over DRX. I think a lot of people will call that not normal. And PRX finding pistols, not normal.
First time they've been able to do it.
That's why.
But hey, green light week sometimes a little bit too strong.
Pistol round though. Double duelist stacking at the top of mid with DH in the Omen. We'll see if PRX want to lean on towards that at all, because they are poised for a bit more of a B stronghold for the very beginning at least.
Rồi. Family Big kìa. Ác thật. Rồi, ai rồi, xong Batman này. Ngay mà. Má nó Family Big thế, chịu rồi.
Potential lurking Viper is Forsaken, looking like he wants to just go over, swap out the pistol.
I didn't see Patman actually utilize the toxic screen either from the very beginning, so holding that.
He's waiting for information that he'll never receive.
Yeah, well, that's true, but T1, they are getting proactive. Hold the numbers advantage, get an idea of what PRX are looking to do.
Things quiet, the slow wrap through tiles from Izu. Gets caught. Forsaken very quick on the draw.
Hay quá. Phải di chuyển rất tốt lên rồi anh Cường á. Anh Cường tính ra là map 1 bắn chịu rộng thật sự mà.
Strafing his way through. Forsaken wary about this position but cannot do anything about
Có anh Cường. Anh Cường hơi mất kiên nhẫn. Ui, anh Thành chơi. Ôi, what the fuck?
And the M1s, his Buzz is now on for an ace. Jump up over the top, trying to tuck in behind this one. And that's going to be Buzz collecting it in the end. An ace to get T1 their first pistol of this series and bring them within touching distance of PRX.
Well, pretty much just all individual duels that he's found as well, as far as PRX's side was confirmed. No trade from the initial one in towards tiles, and from then on out, right, Forsaken by himself, rotating back over towards the B site. He's got protection with his teammates there for the trades, but he's just hit all of these shots collectively with the Ghost. Looking good for T1.
Tính ra cameraman hay à. Thường lia tay cam tới mấy cái người mà có tỷ lệ thắng trong cái góc đấu bích nó cao hơn. Kiểu người ta nhìn vô vấn đề, ta biết cái góc nào có lợi thế bích hơn, người ta đưa qua cam của người đó liền.
You will have a pretty good start on this defensive side.
Just the one Ghost. I heard Stacks and The rest of the T1 talking about it after their performance yesterday, really feeling like these Spectres are broken. So leaning into two of them as that jump peak ends up being a little bit more than Buzz might have anticipated. He does get some information here for the team.
30 được không ạ? Anh chưa biết em ơi. Em để coi giải này mong là nó làm 2-0 cho nhanh gọn thì chắc 7,5.
Eating damage, goes with the push though. He's able to find one. Right back into that smoke. Easy at the same time, able to find something there. And main, Jing comes up with two, Divide, able to find one. Now suddenly it's a 2v2 and the weaponry overall is kind of evened up. He's got Meteor down to 57.
Oh, small reprieve to get the spike.
Meteor, he can slide up here on this angle with that paranoia in play. This could be massive, and yeah, he's got them both corralled. Not an ace for him.
Cái bài rồi đẹp thế.
Again, good damage.
Tưởng là win được cái chứ.
Side of PRX, but
they forced.
They did.
That's not the start that you want to see from them. They got another plan. Do they just Groundhog Day it and try it again with another force up? Or do you just, now that things are equalized, take the knee and wait for your proper buy round to come? Buzz one away from the dimensional drift. Meteor as well from the neural theft. An ace into a 4K, and with the defuse, they are going to have some early ults online. There is a force to come out from PRX.
Thôi má, Zing fast right gen for Stinger. And it's too paranoid.
Very nicely done there for Meteor. Good coordination with DH. So not going to be a full force here. We'll just be sheriffs across the board.
Outlaw for Buzz. Rip your new one on PRX's side, Son and Eco. Luckily for yourselves at the moment, it's over towards the A side, but with this B main pressure that T1 finds, does that position you to more heavily lean over towards A from this mid split?
Got nothing on mid though, just the cam at top street from Meteor to kind of spot into the area.
No, he's on it. Toing and throwing.
But where do you go from here if you're PRX?
It's going to have to be a bit of an A-lean, right, with where you've positioned Patman and that toxic screen.
Seems like it's going to be. Well, camera cleared out. Forsaken closing the gap a bit.
Anh Thịnh chơi quả TB ác thôi.
Now finds himself a little bit more isolated and will get picked off as Izu finds that one. Meteor looking to try to hold down the side. He does have Buzz there from Alley. Clean up something. It seems like the Sheriff's not going to sing, not in this round here for PRX. T1 in a 5v1. Pretty much guaranteed to be regaining the lead. We'll reload the push around the back. Flawless fashion, T1. Looking great so far from the defense.
A bit more of an unorthodox A-take of style from PRX. They get in, and then they got shut down. Jing kind of ahead of the party. I was kind of waiting to see what Patman was going to be doing on that flank spot, but he never really came into an elbow with timing with the team. So it was
dừng trước 2 round để tụi nó đớp lại 2 round và 7 đều. Cưng quá. Gần 50k sub rồi, ra sub rồi em ơi. Chúng ta chỉ còn 1k sub hơn nữa thôi.
Try and get in front of this Sova utility, in front of the smoke over towards B that you just can't do.
50k sub GA kênh công 2202 nhé.
Top mid from T1. They are walking down.
Quite a bit of this as well. Patman, though, has now been left on a little bit of an island, but as he swings, he's getting an immense amount of damage, and then Meteor can go ahead and play off of that. Showstopper in over towards this B site. There's a neural theft tells all. Meteor there, back market, yeah, ends up getting taken down. That's a critical one found.
Phải gì cảm ơi.
Rest of your team has rifles to play with.
Match will go on. A little bit of a spot out. Obviously, no Hunter's Fury. They're trying to play off the back of this one. Is the Paranoia going to be going through now? The wall, cutting off the access to Boba. Quickly going to be cleared out. And Buzz arriving on site. Does still just have this Outlaw. And Ching was able to find another before getting taken down. The push forward. Kills being found. Buzz, snappy, quick to be able to come up with that kill. Draws at the Sheriff, finds another, but now is alone. Forsaken has the timing to bail them out. 8-8. We remain tied.
Definitely does feel like a bailout situation from Forsaken there, doesn't it? Somebody needed to do it for PRX's side because that was a quick retake to come in from T1. Dimensional drift, Buzz, even when exits it, kind of goes unnoted. Rest of the team getting a lot of damage in. I want to give credit to Devi a little bit. He bought some crucial seconds with the placement of that wall to disconnect the forces of T1 when that drift was starting to scope out the B side. At the end of the day, just one alive for PaperX. They're going to have to manage their economy here. Now we know that T1 have another buy. This is quick.
Phải nói chạy ra nè. Chiếm lại được Equalizing. Anh Cường có cho mình một mạng, một pha quẩy Omen cực kỳ ảo đến từ vị trí của anh Cường. Quyết định phá cho mình cái cửa khu vực market. Bình tĩnh nha, anh Cường rất là bình tĩnh trong những cái pha tình huống xử lý solo như thế này. Một con Omen cực kỳ cơ động trong khả năng tele. Rồi bây giờ anh Cường chuẩn bị va chạm với boss rồi. Sắp va chạm với boss rồi. Oh no. Thấy rồi, hay quá. Một pha Tham viên đến từ vị trí của anh Cường. Rồi đúng không? Sao anh Cường nằm xuống vẫn còn cái revive các bạn. Má anh Cường mấy quả Tham viên hay phải linh. Trước mặt đấm Tham viên. Ôi! What? Ôi trời ơi, mẹ tiền qua tiền rau này ai cũng chớ mà ai cũng Tham viên xui mà. Tạm thời xếp được cái hộp này. Quay về thấy cái hộp mất tiêu là biết rồi.
Look at all kinds of out of sorts here in this round.
Is that the TikTok wall that we're talking about? Is that a Grim special one there?
I mean, he is. You know, PaperX. They might be collabing with him.
Maybe.
They collabed with Mini.
But wouldn't he then be betraying T1?
Oh, did he say he was cheering for them? I didn't get to hear the
creator for them.
Ah.
Xếp được cái ốp không? Tôi nghĩ là xếp được các bạn. Khả năng xếp được. Lên đây nếu mà.
I was downstairs talking to Frost when they were interviewing him, so I missed all of that information. So my apologies. But yeah, I guess it would be a grand betrayal.
Nghe rồi, nghe cái cam gắn đâu rồi.
T1 don't run the stage, so let's be real.
If you want to take down the T1 nation, you might need a double agent. Perhaps he's the one.
Đó.
Meteor.
Ui, nếu được, mẹ nó sủi lẹ quá.
Narrowly managed to escape.
He survives with the operator, but they know he survives with the operator. So
sủi lẹ quá.
that being in play is still going to be in the forefront or back front of PaperX's minds, depending on if they can figure out where it is and want to contend with it or not. Ah, lucky for Forsaken to switch modes of the Omen. Not going to be sent to the Shadow Realm, going to exit it himself. Operator, the hero gun for T1 now. See what they're going to be able to do with it as Buzz is technically on the wrong side of the map, looking for a little bit of the mid play with it.
Từng cắt linh nè, chiếm Evo à.
Obviously with a Sage, less of a concern, so the heal will come back through.
Hãy nè. Tường bay Viper được cái nhờ.
Drum the check forward. Izu does get spotted, has to reposition.
Yep.
Paranoia now out, and they're gonna wall off the front of the site and now play themselves forward into back. And that's
mẹ mình PRX có cái bài dị hợm vậy. Cái tường cắt chiếm Evo. Mày có xây tường Omen TB chiếm Evo, chiếm khu vực Evo kia luôn mà. Hay vãi lên.
Doing a good job about it.
Thầy luôn kiểu con xây có mấy cái quả nó cực kỳ khó chịu, mấy quả slow nó mà kiểu mình thủ mình bị dính cho nó cái slow nó có cái vùng đó. Đây mới gọi là bài vở các bạn à, đây mới gọi là đa bài vở nhé.
Recon across the way, checking to see if he was playing a similar position to the previous round. Hasn't been spotted yet, but time's starting to whittle away. Couple seconds where he needs to hold on to this one, and once again, Forsaken is going to be looking to take it out of his hands, but he doesn't go far enough. But it's going to be a flawless as PaperX hit double digits.
And speaking of time, I was waiting to see if T1 would be calling a timeout, and I do believe just before it, the timer pause that is going to come into play. So 3 rounds in a row. A little bit of an earlier answer than PaperX threw us over in the first half. But have you really seen enough from T1 on this defensive side at the moment to figure out what PaperX are doing?
Rồi, cái tham ảo thứ hai của T1 không để trôi rồi.
What is that something?
Trying to invoke some voodooism or something to get him here.
Wow. Pressure starting to mount here for T1. Probably feeling pretty breezy after that 3-round streak. Closing out the pistol, denying the force buy, but it's all gotten away from them since then. PRX now just 3 rounds taking Sunset, which, as a reminder, in case you just tuned in, is T1's map pick. I know it feels weird.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, a credit point towards
map này mới
T1
biết
that
của
I've
T1
noticed so
này.
far for them. They are
Map
starting to recognize
sau
a
là
little
map
bit of
bay,
the
map
space
bích
that they
của
can take, pushing
PRX.
in towards mid, in towards B main and such, but
Trap quỷ nè.
PRX is still kind of aware of it.
Trap này khả năng có thể liếm được một mạng đấy. Trap này ít ai để ý lắm. Bản thân tôi công tôi cũng ít để ý cái trap này lắm.
So it kind of comes to my mind that T1 need to find some opening jewels and let things settle a little.
Đấy, rồi thấy không? Một cái stun nè.
It's a spot, but cannot quite find that kill. Hunter's Fury. There's a second little layer coming through. We'll just go ahead and call some disruption, and he's trying to swing to find the res cannot divide. Strike him down. It's like it's going to be 2 for 2 on the timeout calls that just do not go T1's way.
This is perfect. PRX, they have passed go and they have collected 200.
Not to potentially collect a whole lot more than that, because that would be them taking that first step, being one map away from locking up champs. As Buzz, he does manage to find one. TP's back into Boba, holding this line. Patman, the next one. Shot goes out. Oh, what the hell is that flick? Well,
hello.
He ends up writing something sights, gotta say. It was some pretty good hopping put on display there, but not enough to bail him out. So PRX continue marching onward.
That balloons your stats a little bit on your kills. But that operator, they had salvaged that round upon round upon round, and it has just come out to no avail, no opportunities to be able to get the right line with the operator. And I think that's one of the problems with it, actually. PRX have never been at the right spot for that operator to actually be able to point and shoot.
Avoiding it well.
So very nicely done from them. They do use a heck of a lot of ultimates in that previous round, but they do get the job done. 1 away from 12.
Oh, Buzz under some pressure here. That's gonna be
Hey,
ôi
chết mạng. Ôi,
ôi
biết lon luôn mà, bay bỏ qua luôn mà. Sao đánh lừa được?
He collects 3, and now it's a drone to just go ahead and say, yeah, stack.
Lộ rồi, bye bye. Ôi.
Not really gonna get out of here. Just shut down something for a brief little moment, but that's Meteor sprinting his way across as quickly as can be with just a stinger.
Plant goes down. Patman, I kind of wanted him to see the orb and maybe even get the plant to get that pit.
Bạn thấy không? Trả đồ thôi, nó cũng quyết định phải liền ra mà.
Meteor close with a stinger.
He's kind of just hope they come pushing into him, which
anh Cường rất tỉnh. Rồi, khả năng game 1 là của PRX rồi các bạn ơi. Game 1 của PRX đây rồi. Tiếc gì một Subcribe nữa là 49.000 sub các bạn ơi.
4 rounds in a row. Kind of starts with getting the first one though for T1. Gonna use these ultimates, and now we see a change of wall for Patman as well.
Lắm pha rồi, chắc không em ơi. Team báo ổn định mà, Batman chứ không đang không được chơi game quá nhiều thôi.
Time and time again. Just switching tracks at every turn. Where's that dart going?
It's off the map. It's completely off the map. As is Forsaken.
Now I know what Pansy sees.
I mean, hey, at least he got the bounce to go.
Yeah.
Oh, DH pushing forward, able to find 2 here. Shutting down the entry.
There.
There's Devi. Backpedaling, getting the spot out here, but they did his skill forward.
Oh no.
And he shuts them down, and that is the site now opened up. Buzz does have the dimensional drift available to try to spot him out, but
it's a 1 versus 2 still.
Such a bad position. Though he has gotten himself into the site, and they might not read this at all yet. It's the silent drop down. And Patman finds the timing, swings back around to check it towards Boba and says, hey, how you doing? 13-8, PRX. A little bit shaky at the start, but they absolutely find their footing.
Yeah, I mean,
take down T1 on their map pick.
You gotta remember, it was 5-2 at one point in time. PRX, they called a timeout just before that 5th T1 round comes in, and from then on out, it felt like they've just awakened. And they were propelled time and time again, that attacking side, very W gaming in a lot of those moments, getting in your face, getting dirty in those duels, and just having a really switched on play on that attacking side. And honestly, in this map, if you remove like that streak that we got from T1, everything else, PRX were just kind of hitting the nail on the head.
Yeah. No, I mean, dominating. It just felt like at a certain point, T1 just everybody stopped hitting their shots. Maybe aside from Buzz with the operator, things just slowly degraded here for the side of T1. So not able
Yeah, như vậy là chúng ta 49k sub rồi, 1k nữa thôi, chúng ta sẽ có giveaway một cái gear. 2-0 cho anh, mới 1-0 em ơi.
So perhaps this just ends up being a little bit of a trade back and forth between the map picks to lead us into the third final.
I mean, I kind of understand the idea, but you got to remember that the Zeta game is a very different scenario for PRX. They're still a very strong Sunset team before that, even amongst Masters, 13-11s, they still know how to play this map. And if you're T1, you have to be on your A game, your S tier game to challenge them on this map, and it just wasn't that.
I'm really hoping that it goes the distance. I would love to see a map 3 between these two, because what does the scent look like between these two teams? I really don't know. It's been a bit of a bizarre one for PRX for some time, so I would love to make it that far. We'll see if T1 is going to be able to muster that up, or if PRX will very quickly get a 2-0 qual over to Champs. For now, we'll send it back over to the analysts to break down Sunset.
We would definitely all love that map 3, especially when it's these two teams. But for now, the sun has set on T1's map pick, and that goes over to PRX, especially since you had such amazing performances again from, you know, Forsaken and the like. Finally, we have Forsaken back in his form, because his performances recently have been a little underwhelming, especially for a player of his caliber. But here he is.
I think mostly against Zeta, though. I think overall he's still been totally fine, but 100% when it comes to the qualification game, a veteran, a Toronto MVP like Forsaken is going to have the goods, and that's exactly what you saw on the server. I mean, you can see at the bottom of the screen there, actually, this was a very streaky game. You get 2 rounds won by PRX in the pistol, 5 by T1, 5 by PRX, then 3 and a bonus over on the side of T1, and then all PRX. This was just massive streaks of rounds from both of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, PRX tried that Stinger Force and T1 shut it down, but then after that, as soon as we got into the gun rounds here, PRX really pulled away from T1. I felt like they didn't have the answers there, and this almost felt like a little bit of a targeted pick, because PRX did not look good against Zeta Division, but they flipped the script right back to their normal standard, I think you would say.
I think if you have any expectations or you're vetoing based off that Zeta game,
cây hết cây á, về rồi hả? Về rồi à?
Had nothing to do with PRX's form or the level that they could produce. That game had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, I think we have to remember as well, PRX are actually very good at sort of conserving their energy, especially throughout like long tournament circuits.
Dạ,
when it matters, they will come alive, just like this. And especially since this has a lot of bearing. This is a qualification into Paris, and this will also take Tokyo as well. So these players definitely, they have that spark when it's a match as important as this. Suddenly it's like, oh, we gotta do it. We gotta go W gaming, and indeed they do deliver.
I mean, this is the best PRX we've ever seen, right? I mean, this is a team that's been so good for years. This year was finally their time to get that international trophy, and they're not gonna want to stop now. They want to go to Paris. They want to bring home another trophy here to Pacific, and now they are just one map away. It doesn't get any closer.
Yeah, they've broken the international event curse, and now it's time to turn just one win into a little bit of a dynasty, a little bit of a run, because especially in the history of Valorant, it's been very hard for teams to consistently actually go through and win events back to back. The meta changes so much. Different teams hit various streaks of form. Different regions can potentially pull ahead.
Chứ nữa là tầm 10 giờ có thể tôi sẽ chơi game với bên Dũng Senpai.
PRX are definitely looking to do that.
10 giờ.
Yeah, but let's go over to the side of T1, because this wasn't entirely bad from them as well. You had a lot of good performances.
Rồi em Công cũng đang rủ 7 rưỡi chơi Instagram.
Yeah, I think this attacking round is a perfect example of it. In the Sunset game against RRQ, we did not see T1 go through top mid like this and do this neon split through top mid at all. And I think once again, this shows T1's prep and T1's ability to be able to be more adaptable and show different looks to some of these teams here.
I like that they're trying to mix it up, but then on the counter to that, so we should T1 take a timeout on their attack. PRX respond by going fast down mid. Whatever Autumn has just called, it has to go completely out the window, because Jing is right there in your face. Both of these coaching staffs really putting in the work, and it's showing in the server.
Definitely. You have ideas from all over as well. You know, we do have, of course, it is open knowledge that Mini has been, you know, dropping little hints here and there for PRX. And on the side of T1, they did have that long boot camp over in Europe as well. So we're getting a lot of different ideas from everywhere, right? And it's really showing in how these teams evolve. And it's really showing in a lot of the performances as well. We had some great ones from Meteor and Jing in this map.
Yeah, for sure. I think those were the two real standouts for me for both of these teams. Forsaken was right up there with Jing. Over on the side of T1, the second best performer that I can see here is Buzz, despite the fact that some of the rounds on attack he was just dying for free, but he really started to warm up. He got that ace in the pistol, I believe, and he really started frying, which we saw against RRQ. Second half, actually the same thing against RRQ. Once he got the op going and he started multi-fragging, Buzz was phenomenal.
Yeah, going back over though, I kind of have to glaze Meteor here because he was on my team, by the way. And you see him in top form. I mean, we've been a little critical of him lately, but Meteor here.
I mean, this is the guy with 2 trophies here in Pacific. I mean, he's the most decorated player that we have. And in these big games where it matters, he's the one who's stepping up the most for T1 right now.
Yeah, he had a phenomenal game yesterday against RRQ. This round in particular, he shut down the
Thì giờ này bị thèm ngọt của ta mà không có gì để mình nhâm nhi với ta. Tôi xuống dưới tôi lấy thêm cây kem mà tôi mới ăn xong cây kem mà tôi vẫn bị thèm ngọt ấy. Anh nằm xuống dưới lấy làm cái kem nè, kem TH. Mà kem TH này nó không ngon bằng cái kem TH kia. Ta xuống lấy cây nữa các bạn, nó tự nhiên thèm ngọt.
He's been fantastic on this agent forever, and today has been no different, doing everything he can to get his team one step closer to Paris, and doing it in the most comfortable, most classic of Jing ways.
We're just so zoomed up on this player photo as well. You know why? Because Jing comes and gets in your face.
That's actually how close he gets.
He is mid-satchel right now.
This is basically DA's
Anh nghĩ tôi
point of view.
No.
This
No.
Hey, bro.
Well, regardless of how close Jing actually gets to any of the players, it is a classic, as you guys mentioned. Seeing Jing on the race, it's just, he's been doing this since day one of Valorant, you know? So it's definitely something when Jing is on the race. Even though he's been flexing into other agents and we're seeing a lot of the diversity come in, it's just, look, chef's kiss. When
T1, if you're looking for some reprieve, I got bad news for you. You got Bind, Jing Raze. You got Lotus, Jing Raze.
No, it's
not going to stop now.
A set.
Oh, sorry, a set. I thought
so
it was
maybe not Jing Raze, but who knows at this point?
I mean, anywhere you go, right? He's gonna be there, like that close to you. But yes, indeed, we are going over to Bind, and I think for these two teams, both have very interesting histories and connections with this map as well. T1, you know, they have this on and off again relationship with Bind, and PRX, hey, they have been running this, and it's been very, very good for them.
Yeah, so T1, we saw this against RRQ, and it did look good, but that was like pretty much the first time we've seen them play this in a long time. They came out with this Gecko KO comp, and I felt like it had some really good stuff. But for PRX to instantly pick this into them the next day, that tells me you have some kind of read. PRX been running this double duelist, and it's been pretty strong for them.
I love PRX's comp on this map. The way that something plays the Yoru and just plays with the teleporters, have all these little setups where it's impossible to read from them. They have this, again, poppy style with the double duelist of the Yoru and the Raze for PRX. A lot of comfort rolls for these players. Divide on the Viper, usually pretty good as well. Over on the side of T1, it's pretty much the only map you're going to see double initiated from them, which is unique to T1, but it's not unique overall. The Viper with the double initiator has been a comp that's been popular for ages, and T1 are going to know how to dismantle that.
Yeah, I think if we look across the Bind, I want to see something big from DH here. He's been so good on that Omen all year, but this Bind is the only time we see a change. He plays the Brimstone, you know, to fit the map, as you would expect, but not a very big map one from him when he has been the guy for T1. So I get it, it's his rookie year. He has to step up though now.
Yeah, and it's going to be a huge moment for him also, especially since there's been a lot of focus on him being the rookie on the side of T1, and we're seeing the agent comps up on your screen right now.
PRX starting out on defense of their map pick, which means that T1 have opted to start out on attack. One game away to qualifying over the champions, and you're going to fly there off the back of the something Yoru and the Jing Raze. It's a classic.
Yeah, T1 going to run this back now, reverse sweep this series. Now, this is the only map where they don't really use that double duelist. Izu on the Gecko, but Izu is an enormously flexible player who has been good on many different roles in his career, but I think they all have to step up individually, go toe-to-toe with PRX to be able to get this map.
You can tell this is going to be so good for PRX. They can taste it. They they are so close to qualifying
Quay mẹ.
for Paris. Can T1 stop them in their track? We're gonna find out as we toss it on over to Achilles and Komodo.
Game này kiểu nó cũng ngọt ngọt mà nó kiểu nó ngọt không tới á, ngọt nhẹ quá, cái đủ đô của tôi.
From locking in a spot over at Tokyo and then at Champs Paris, denying T1, making them wait potentially a bit longer, potentially make them wait until next year, depending on how everything plays
Tới nào đến map 2 nhá, và cũng là map này sẽ gọi là hạ gục T1.
PRX here on the defense. Let's see if they're going to be able to get the ball rolling with this double duelist comp, or if T1 can find some value with their bit more unique setup with this KO.
I mean, they're close. Look at this.
Thấy rồi. Combat là đẹp, combat là đẹp, mù là đẹp nha.
Never mind, he finds himself a second in Meteor. Does get rid of Forsaken just like that. We're into a 2v2. Ghost collected.
Đây là hơi người cái tự nhiên ao ngược luôn mà.
So you're just gonna have to regroup and navigate accordingly. Stacks, of course, on this KO, opting for the full set of utility too. So you got flashes, you've got fragment.
Cái gì diễn ra nha?
Timing in the start of peel away from something over at the B site. PRX not 100% sure where this one is tending towards at the moment. It's going to be a mighty run from Devi to get over to this B side as well. He's at the exit of the teleporter on the other side of the map.
Face forward and something. Spotting out one, so you know that you spotted them both pretty much. Especially as the 0 point does go through. So teleporter likely the pathing here for Devi. Try to create a little bit of split pressure, but something winning this fight over an elbow is absolutely monstrous. Leaves it now down to Stacks. Does have full util. Does get a good amount of damage there on the Devi.
Viên được nha.
Opting to play this one out a little bit more quietly. Tucks into the tube, looking for that timing. Refaces back, finds the shot.
Ai có một máu.
Down to a sliver. Flash going to be turned from it. Stacks does not have the read. Devi has him outdone.
T-Bank luôn mà.
A second pistol win in the set as PRX open things up here on
Start cái vô mẹ T-Bank đó.
Classic play as well.
Cái vô.
PRX on that defensive side too. Just the teleporter trap play. There's the benefit of having a good Yoru. Sometimes you can see some other agents throw some flashes through the TP as well, but the benefit of it being a Yoru is you can go through the TP yourself and gate crash out if you want to. You can even send a clone sometimes. There's so many different renditions that you can get out of it. Stacks, of course, though, tries to deliver what he possibly can. But when it comes down to that 2 versus 1, just becomes a little bit difficult and caught looking the wrong way. So PRX again defying the odds of history. Getting another pistol round. And with no force up as well for T1, they are going to look to have just the normal bonus round come later.
And you say that, there are two sheriffs, a frenzy, as well as Buzz with a shorty, which is pretty typical. So a little bit of firepower here, but against just how many rifles are in the hands of PRX, this will still prove to be damn difficult.
Yeah. For me as well, if you're picking the KO for an agent on bind, you've got to have some good blades and some good timing to set up your team, as opposed to running, a fade alongside the Gecko, for example.
Bit of an off angle there from Jing. Looking out from that backside cubby, Forsaken ready with this molly to try to slow the tides, but Meteor having gotten into hookah for free and hitting Belter a shot.
Em đừng để nó đấm thêm bằng nào nữa. Má.
So now everybody's starting to storm their way forward. Patman clears out one Buzz up and over the top. They're unable to track them all, so that is going to be Patman eventually overwhelmed.
Thằng bay là hút đạn, phải liền.
But he immediately loses it for it's something just spamming through lab. Right through that window. Seen him do before. He does it again, and that turns this round completely
yes,
on its head.
2-0 cho PRX. Để tôi nạp tí ngọt cho là có năng lượng nha. Tôi sẽ cắt trận này thất luôn rồi. Cháy bỏng cho các bạn, nghe chưa?
Heavy weapon and you start spamming through that, right? You look for the angles, you look for any garden explosion denials, you look for any wall bangs through the tube even. He's got that Guardian, so makes work of it. It could have been a very sloppy round for PRX too. Meteor getting the opener and Patman only good for, let's call it the 2. Could have been none had he really looked towards the range of
pha đục tính phải liền.
When you're playing against PRX, especially
có vết luôn mà vết đứng đục mà.
cognizant of that. I still have it burned into my memory of him doing that. Glass cannon with the Guardian playing, I believe, Reyna on bind over at Master Shanghai and killing like 3 people basically from that position.
Reyna on bind is just in the ballpark of illegal and shouldn't happen in my mind.
Meteor, gonna be
trời ơi, đứng đây làm gì, đứng đây làm gì, bị chụp cái khớp, bị chụp cái khớp ngay. Rồi, DH quyết định quay về, làm gì được đây, không làm gì được rồi, một con chó được đẩy lên. Ủa, nhớ cái dây bự lắm mà. Cái dây gì bự cho bá đúng không? Có nhớ có cái dây bự mà.
Cut off the ability of this toxic screen of Meteor towards the A side as
well. Cái dây bự lắm mà.
I feel like if Stacks can get a bit of this control over a B,
bữa anh thấy là có cái dây này bự lắm mà ta.
Requirement to get into this B site and give some good value to T1. Team's going to meet with him, so he can get the orb and look to rip it and go into the site together as a team.
Chưa đây nè, còn dưới à? Đây là giờ đẩy dưới đây xuống lấy giờ. Lấy ra giùm anh đi, lấy ra đẩy đá đi. Break có bây giờ sao 4 second có cho mình qua ra kêu. Vậy sao? Một pha bình luận cực cháy đến vị trí OcleoP. Vậy sao?
As soon as you know that the jig is up and you've been spotted over at long, there's still 30-25 seconds to go. Could have been a different angle if you did just pick up the orb, especially into that bonus rounds.
Cái lâu này nó cũng hơi bụi rồi. Something. Anh Cường vẫn tiếp tục là bay nha, anh Cường bắn cực cứng nha.
You start getting a very good idea of why PRX elected to go for this map. I'm sure that Alex and the whole rest of the team probably licking their lips after they saw the way that this draft played out, and that is a great shot from Jing as Buzz tries to play anti-flash and cannot. Izu doing his damnedest, doesn't die to the boom bot at least.
Rồi, Sát này quyết định đẩy lên cuộc Bilon và thấy đối đầu với vị trí trước mặt là vị trí Batman, và Batman lại thua một cái series. Bằng rất bình tĩnh với Start nhưng mà không sao, vẫn tiếp tục là đá bay nằm xuống, đá bay dù mặc dù trade mạng thành công nhưng mà vẫn phải nằm xuống trước họng súng của Start. À không, chính xác hơn là vị trí của ai đó quên mẹ rồi. Một tình huống 2vs2. Hiện tại là bên phía PRX đang có cho mình một góc spy khá là đẹp. Muli Tham minh Muli lại. Rồi. Biết được vị trí restore trong khu vực Hoka. Và có vẻ như Meteor đang để DH lui về rồi. Rồi quyết định lạng trong smoke. Làm gì đây? Có giạt láo hay không đây? Có tham minh giạt láo hay không đây? Ôi, anh Cường ơi. Đúng rồi, kê lại đi. Hey! Anh Cường lại có tiếp tục cho mình triple kill. Bình luận cực kỳ cháy. Sao?
He's the better Brim. I mean, we heard it from TH in an interview the other day, right? He got to finally play the Brimstone, something a little bit different, especially with this T1 squad. Seems to be enjoying it. But in a game such as high stakes as this, the winner gets into
anh Cường mẹ cầm library bắn cháy cực kỳ mà. Quá hợp. Cường này có library bên cục hả?
Gotta be delivering everything that you possibly can. Maximizing opportunity 4-0 for PRX now.
Another round where he's on his feet. Second, very much feeling it as
tính đánh đầu cái trái Muli này nhưng mà đánh đầu không được đến vị trí của anh Cường. Rồi, anh Tì đến vị trí của Izu. Jet được ai không đây, đang đẩy vào trong side và Something đang tính tham minh làm gì đi gì đó. Và Something đã bị dính rồi và Something phải nằm xuống trong tình huống này, rất khó cho anh Something. Và bây giờ trước mặt vị trí Meteor, đấm được không đây? Không được rồi, Batman đây có một ngày không phong độ không được tốt. Này được trải ra để ngăn cái spy đặt xuống nhưng mà không sao, vẫn tiếp tục tăng và đặt cái spy xuống. Liên tục là tao vào vị trí của Izu. Izu đã bị cấu đi một nửa lượng máu và bây giờ cái cạnh đó là anh Cường làm vị trí Izu nằm xuống và trước mặt là ba thành viên. Có đầy đủ thông tin không? Chết cái bọc két đi, chết cái bọc két đi và một quả bắn ăn lửa hạ mạc không thành công của Jin. Qua tên lửa đạn tên lửa nhân đạo. Rao thắng đầu tiên cho phía T1, một pha setup cực kỳ tốt đến vị trí T1, nhưng đây chỉ là một lời an ủi của OcleoP dành cho T1 thôi.
Unfortunate for something that he does get caught in the thrash and Patman as well. Had he prowled, he might have been able to figure out that they were a little bit close up, but he's just got that crosshair, trying to be trained.
Pha này không ai đọc bài được vị trí rồi đứng mà.
T1, they are on the board now.
On the board, you can hear Buzz trying to spur them on here.
Got to keep the energy levels high in a situation like this.
Tiên đang có cho mình góc đứng khá là đẹp. Mong là sẽ không ai spam lên cái góc đó. Mong là sẽ không ai tự nhiên spam lên cái góc đó. Lộ một footstep thôi chứ trắng sẽ bị đục. Bây giờ Jin phải bắn cẩn thận trong tình huống này. Đây là một góc khá là lợi thế và anh Cường đang cố gắng tạo hết mọi sự thu hút vào phía khu vực backside. Lợi thế cho Jin rất là nhiều và quyết định họ sẽ đẩy vào trong khu vực shower này. 4 thành viên đang tập trung và chỉ có một mình vị trí của Meteor, khu vực short. Đây được trải ra tầm bỏ người là tốt nha, bỏ người là tốt nha. Jin đang bỏ người là tốt này, 2 người này, 3 người nè. Jin có cho mình 2 mạng, anh Cường cũng hạ gục nốt trên bàn của Izu và Buzz thì đang có cho mình một góc sâu lưng vị trí của Davai. Bước qua đầy nhau chăng? Không dám bước vào cái hang xa và Buzz hạ vị trí của Jin. Davai đang không biết phải bắn ai trước đây. Tại quyết định đẩy lên bắn khu vực short và hạ gục vị trí của Meteor. Một máu vị trí của Buzz và Buzz đang cố vùng vẫy. Buzz làm một nhưng mà vẫn không làm được thêm ai nữa cả. Liên tục là thuộc vô đích vị trí của Buzz.
I thought that Buzz was actually spotted getting on through the pit as well, because it looks like to me that Jing was watching for it.
Má cái quả smoke này hay ha. Quả smoke 10 điểm mới liền luôn à.
But for me, it's the fact that the judge wasn't even seen in the pit just yet.
Quả smoke này mà counter DC mà.
And as soon as you hear the pit in a pit, the judge in a pit rather, generally you don't want to stay too long in it. So a bit unfortunate for T1.
Rồi một cái timeout được gọi đến từ bên phía T1.
Things are not going their way on this attacking side. I mean, they were plagued with a bit of a slow one against RRQ as well before they started to awaken for the very tail end of the half. These are the sort of components where I'm talking about, well, they recognize that a composition like RRQ is getting to the choke points with all their utility and exploding on in. They're recognizing, you know, over on Sunset as well, for example, holding the utility. So you want to bait out your opponent's util nice and early. You got to find these advantages in the 5v4s, in the 5v3s. PRX are not really giving them any opportunity at the moment deeper into the map. They're all playing kind of passive in towards the sites, changing up their approaches little by little. It's really leading into an uncomfortable scenario for T1.
Đây là game leader T1 nè. Có hiện tại thì Start hoặc là Meteor, một trong hai người đó.
And it's adjusted accordingly from PRX really nicely as well, right? Set play in the pistol, maximizing something with these blindsides through the teleporters, clearing out what they can with Patman's utility.
We saw it earlier that T1 does have the best round conversion off the back of timeouts.
Rồi đẩy là tốt nè, nhưng mà bỏ người không. Phải tray mạng thành công nha, nhưng mà DH vừa có đi cái mạng của Something. 3v4 đây rồi. Khó cho PRX trong tình huống đang là bất lợi về người và trước mặt là vị trí của DH. DH là người bắn tốt hơn. Nằm xuống rồi. Batman thì đang có phong độ không tốt và bây giờ lại yếu máu nữa. Chỉ còn một máu duy nhất. Batman phải chờ người đồng đội của mình và Tham minh dạt ra thôi.
Given that he just has the 30 HP, need to call some kind of distraction. That's a decent little start to one.
Just gotta call it.
Sếp rồi. Hai người một máu sếp hết rồi.
So make it a little bit more costly. Plenty of money to buy going into the next one, but T1 will be able to get a conversion off the back of the timeout this time around.
Of course, as soon as I say during the timeout as well that PRX are not really giving them anything, not looking to, you know, push deeper or anything like that, they immediately do that outside B sands and pay the price. So changing things up a little bit from what was working on the expectation that T1 would be adjusting after a timeout. They technically do it.
Timeout huấn luyện viên bảo thua lẹ đi về ngủ nè. Dạ, chắc chắn là như vậy.
T1 though, it is another round on the board. So you got to start to formulate some more strengths on this attacking side. So dare say PRX are not going to try and do the same thing again.
Ôi.
Good, let's go.
Very necessary, but can they get another here? Try to run this one back. Still with an opportunity to try to rescue the half, and ult economy-wise, they're in a good position. PRX a little bit slower to try to from up some of these ones as something hasn't really been able to find that much impact. Quick little ADS in, and Stacks continuing to excel here for the team. Grab the orb and Buzz, swinging out just a little bit wider.
Buzz vừa hạ gục vị trí của Jin mà Xâm Thiên cũng vậy luôn, hạ gục vị trí của Start. Liên tục là những màn chiêu thức đổi một. Đó là hai màn, bắt được vị trí Xâm Thiên, nhưng mà cái giá phải trả là Xâm Thiên. À không, vị trí của anh Cường cũng hạ gục vị trí của Buzz. Và Meteor lại tiếp tục try mạng thành công cho đồng đội của mình.
It's pretty much just going to be locked out here by a bit of this utility.
Liệu rằng đa vai một người đội trưởng mẫu mực bên phía PRX có khởi lực không? Chết lại cất cẩn thận phía sau lưng, như vậy là phải xếp round này nữa rồi. Lại phải xếp. Nhưng mà người xếp round này lại là đa vai chứ không phải là Jin và G của Batman.
It's something that they've been able to do in a lot of these rounds. They've been able to keep the economy relatively in check, that now that they can reset it in just getting the 2 rounds in a row, start to build up a little bit more of their own as well. Don't have to exercise the pit or the orbital strike in this post plant, so they'll take that as a bit of an added bonus.
Thấy được rồi. Đa vai làm một. Bắt càng nhiều càng tốt thôi. Cộng thêm tiền mà.
I mentioned earlier as well, by the way, Stacks needs to be pretty crucial with a lot of these timings on the 0 points. The fact that he actually removes both of the players over at long here, you can just see it. It leaves Patman in the open, and none of that your utility that can come over into the showers to kind of be able to toy with any showers plays. It's actually just a really good standard blade that comes on out. And PRX, I mean, by their positions, they had 2 players over at long, one watching B window, one watching A short, and one watching baths. So they're kind of playing more.
What are you doing?
Fault in that scenario.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Rồi bắt đầu rồi. Giận dữ đến từ thầy Alex.
Just calm down, pat Bok. We're all good.
No, he's not patting Bok.
No.
He is beating the piss out of him.
No, they're all right. 2 rounds in a row for T1. I mean, you want to cut it off a little bit early, right? You always wonder, is it too early going into an eco, or are you trying to force up, or is it going to be a plan of action now for maybe we can get the next round, but it's
Thấy rồi, thầy phải sấy rồi.
Couple of slip-ups at the moment from PRX that T1 are capitalizing on, as opposed to T1 really digging deep, it feels like, though. Look towards the investments on this round for PRX, and it's just going to be those 2 Vandals and a bunch of light shields and pistols. Forsaken wants to get involved, so it's manageable.
Yeah, orbital to try to play anti-pit, especially given that you have the dimensional drift there. So if that comes into play, decent way to try to isolate and destroy the enemy Viper. Jing just eating the flash, strafes across, gets himself tucked along the wall, but all of T1 ignoring showers for now. They're looking to just go straight up the center.
And straight into the side too.
By avoiding detection there, and oh boy, until that very moment, counter spam is going to be good. Stacks able to go ahead and trade that one back, so 1 for 1.
Oh.
The Ray's dead. Meteor again.
Hey.
Very quick to but something is pushed out onto
Ê, nó sau lưng kìa. Ôi hey.
To absolutely tear them to pieces. How has he gotten the
Xâm Thiên được 2.000 kill tại Pacific Total rồi.
Hope to see it back either way, TH. Good luck.
Ê, có thông tin nè. Lộ rồi. Bắp. Tự Xâm Thiên flick chứ.
No recourse, no way to try to just dip back into the teleporter. The spike was stranded. As I'm gonna need a replay on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Devi, he kind of gets a frag onto Buzz with open arms, gives him a good old hug in the smoke. But for me, I thought Meteor had actually found the right timing through his own poison orb, through lamps, to find the round essentially. But just looks like Meteor was shooting whoever was back triple, and something turns around and shoots him there. So I guess that's acceptable. That's how that one happens.
Well,
and that's how he gets his 2000 kill too.
Yeah,
not bad.
2002 now.
Also, the first one was in the orbital strike. There you go.
Yeah, good point. Well, congratulations to something. May the outcome of the series for him be better than that of Mako's.
Oh no, you've done him dirty.
Right here. Well, Forsaken is out on display. Jing with a quick peek, able to go ahead and get some revenge for his fallen teammate, though.
Cái con được chạy ra, Jin đã có những câu đẹp và đục vào vị trí của Star, và Star phải nằm xuống trong tình huống này khá khó khi mà bị quét. Và con chó được chạy ra không đây, chắc tôi nghĩ Chessby này không. Như vậy quyết định thả chó để chết là cho mình khu vực Sour. Hiện tại là biết Sour đi rồi và biết các thành viên T1 đang trong vực dưa hấu. Anh Tì để có thể lấy được lượng thông tin và đã phát hiện được vị trí của DH và cũng như vị trí của Echo. Và khá khó đây, Izu chạy đi đâu được trong khi lộ vị trí rồi. Chạy đi đâu được, chạy đang chơi. Rồi, còn mình Meteor, khu vực Sour dạt ra, thấy rồi và sẽ lộ vị trí. Batman đang muốn đấu rồi, Batman đang muốn gọi là sửa sai nhưng mà không sửa sai được. Batman đang cố, như vậy là cái mạng này phải thuộc về vị trí của Jin.
Favored at the half, guaranteed, but by how much? You have to still wait and see.
See the idea at the end there on display as well for Paper X, expecting Meteor to come on a lurk from the B side, right? It's Meteor, he's generally lurking. If he hadn't revealed himself spraying immediately, maybe he could get some extra damage and maybe be on for a chance at the round. It is a bit unfortunate.
Không ai bắn mắt cho tôi. Không ai bắn mắt cho tôi.
Before he gets scanned as well. But for Paper X, right numbers at the site, bar losing the first frag, convert very nicely. Balance out their economy state again. Don't have to go back onto an eco. T1 does. And that is a Sharpie from DH.
That it is, and they're reading this position incredibly well.
Uh-oh. Gonna get thrifted.
Thấy cái việc mà ngồi mấy cái góc như thế này rất là dễ bị dẹt bắn như mồm.
Technically the stacked site, I'll put in quotes. As Jing does get spotted, and it looks like they're just going to go ahead and call the rotations to come through. Buzz on a linger to try to see if he can find a punish here on this B site.
Oh, faking the fallback from A is going to bait in Jing. That's gorgeous from T1.
Starting to play forward. Buzz also applying value there. And there's the operator. Scooped up and put to use.
Rồi. Round thứ 4 cho bên phía T1 rồi. Ở bên đó nó có cái off nữa. Khó thế.
By the looks of it for T1.
Certainly in position to do so. As pass over here on the plant. We'll get that null command ready to go from Stacks going into the last round of the half.
Đã bài. 20 không làm gì được rồi.
So yeah, flawless thrifty from T1 to get themselves a 4th round win. Given how things have started, they can make this a 7-5 half, start feeling maybe a bit better about their chances going on to the defense.
Well, worst case scenario, if they did drop this round, it could have been, you know, something of a 9-3 over towards Paper X, and then the gates really start to close on this series, and you have to do your lower bracket run. So the fact that they're coming out with just some really brilliant shots and expectations on players in cheeky little corners is very well placed.
Meteor says, you know what, I like this operator, I'm going to keep it, but look at this gamble from Paper X. Everybody starting on the B side of the map. Triple face out here at B long.
Ôi, biết 3 lon rồi mà. Mẹ con dao này làm lộn tịch mẹ luôn mà. Vậy là biết 2A. Anh đang là muốn về.
Because they are always happy enough to just play in the sites and allow T1 to come to them.
Forsaken is just trying to rush forward, but he's been spotted.
Không chơi láo được rồi.
Peels back a single kill, but Stack's going big, finds himself at second, but will finally be taken down, bleeding out inside of Lamps. The pit now goes up, and they rescue the IGL. We'll have to wait and see. It looks like Buzz is going to be set on that mission. There's the Nightfall now, comes across. He's going to the rescue, but around the back goes Ching.
Hey!
2 pumps to the shorty, 2 quick kills.
8-4.
And DH now. Oh, he is so very far away. Showstopper will be waited out. The boom bot will just go ahead and confirm the position. Paint shells to further delay. Ching to go absolutely nuclear and secure the 8th round win for Paper X in the half.
Yeah, really well done from them. Patman with the
bên này là có truyền nhân
just ripping all the utility silently to get in the backlines from them. 2 with the shorty on the deaf low HP opponents, and then the showstopper as well. Well, you've got something just meandering around the pit, not going in. Too overzealous. Really well done from Paper X there. And I'm looking towards DH. He's going off yonder to play line up Larry with the incendiary and then use the orbital strike. Can't help but wonder if he was around the team for the fight, would it have been a difference maker? We'll never know. That is a pretty good half nevertheless for Paper X. Is it enough though for T1? I think that's the real important thing. 8-4. Pistols have looked good, but
it's possible, but yeah, they need the pistol, it feels like. PRX. A solid enough spot, because, you know, again, got that double duels coming out. Expect him to continue to have that oomph, have that W key forward. Really?
I'd say Forsaken's agent pool, because there is a lot more that you have to do on that than getting in like the range or the practice maps and just satchel.
Ồ, vẽ này còn hay à. Tức là có nhiều người vẽ cũng hay đẹp ha.
Not looking too great for him quite just yet, but a pistol here could certainly turn the tides for the T1 faithful out there. Start reinstilling some of that.
Qua để tôi xuống tôi lấy cái ly chè coi.
The defensive side for them wasn't too bad, of course, against RRQ. But they did do a lot more heavy lifting on that attacking side, which made things just easier to close, and no comeback really necessary in this scenario. The stakes are higher. They're a lot more well done.
My big question is, can you shut down Jing?
Answer to be determined.
He's been widely a menace, as yep, just able to widely straight past that. Flash to try to buy some space. Meteor continuing to swing off of this one. Meanwhile, the crunch attempt around the back, but it all is falling to pieces. Izu can find one. Even that still needs 21 damage off that little burn. And they're looking to just go ahead and bound forward at him. Adjust for the headshot onto one. Some damage found, but nothing more.
Smoke's down.
Smoke from DH to try to cut off the Shower's approach. Does still have the molly. He's just got no idea if all three are in this position here. Waits out the bite. Molly here at their feet. They're gonna just push right past that one before the damage can even be found. That is another pistol, 3-1 for PRX, now up 9-4.
Yeah, turning a new leaf, getting some pistol rounds in a series. Minimizing the effect of your rifle rounds that you need to come out with. It's you know, something that we saw the other day. I can't exactly remember what the team was. They kept losing the pistols and winning all the other bloody rounds. You just make it clean on your pistols, or maybe it was the flip side. They were winning the pistols and losing everything else. Either way, PRX, they are certainly looking to have a bit of a quicker one today.
Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned about it though. It feels like one of those harbingers of doom, one of those omens that pops up. PRX winning the pistols. Maybe that's like, what is it? A sunfish or an oarfish when they come to the surface.
Or the train had a small stop at a wayward station, and now they're just turning into some train that can fly.
Well, maybe it's gotten souped up. Well, DH, he's gonna eat damage from a blast pack. Trying to just play this quietly, but they are very suspicious about him being here, and they eventually will have their suspicions confirmed. Sax trying to play around the back, Forsaken. Was holding the angle, and looks like he is gambling back to the, maybe the, oh, nope.
He knows something's up. Don't think Stacks can really do too much, though.
They're trying to get into position, though. To go down to the spike, I think is going to prove to be difficult. There's that Meteor now found, and here comes the swing. There you go. Flawless anti-eco. PRX now get themselves up to 10. T1 have an immense amount of work to do, and it has to start here from this anti-bonus.
Oh, yeah. They got to win this one cleanly. They're going to have to get a couple more. They're going to have to weather through the ultimate rounds that PRX are going to throw their way, and you got to remember, Yoru Rays, they can get in your face with the team in tow. It is going to be quite the trek that T1 have to get through here. But it's where it starts in dropping the pistol in the second round. It is this round right now. I see a judge on Jing. You know what he's doing.
Not doing it quite just yet, but it's only a matter of time. Paint Shell to lead the way.
Oh, that's nice.
He tries to tuck back. That does stop him from going for the all-out explosive entry, at least for a little bit longer.
Now it is available again. You want to get back up too short, because you know that T1 are kind of formulating an idea that that's going to be possible when you scan the raise up through short. Into lamps or over truck. I think that's my kind of guess.
I was jiggling on this angle. Forsaken there to try to...
Tụi bay đợi hát xuống là thấy 2 round xong rồi hả? Sao mọi thứ nó nhanh vậy?
is now going to start working his way forward here alongside as Taxes get taken down. And Jing being flattened on the entry. It's all just to try to create a little bit of a distraction, but something trying to jump out, dodging. Timing on that wingman. Ends up losing out to Izu. Teleport coming through, but DH is already here.
And he does have an incendiary, but by the timing, is he going to use it?
It's in front of the bite. Ooh, maybe wishing that he had. Already, this is a damn costly round here for T1. Now you've got an opportunity for Divide to potentially clutch this, which would almost certainly be the final nail in the coffin.
Using the wingman to clear over towards the halls. Izu's not going to have that for this retake.
Meteor on the approach. So try to assess where could he be. Is he garden? Is he elbow? Is he in the tube? Slowly and surely they're clearing out these possibilities. There's the spot. Some damage going through, but the hold the hap is there, and Izu does manage to keep Meteor alive.
Anh thắng được round này là cái thế 2-0 rõ ràng luôn đó.
The next round, but that is a must win for T1. They barely scrape by with it.
Bit of just an early pre-fire onto Meteor when he's on the spike. A little bit more of a wider swing and potentially could have finished him off. But hey, for T1, it is the round that they needed to get on the board. Is it clean? No. But they're going to still be able to buy up into the next round, of course, and have another go at this mountain climb. Just got to be very well coordinated and come out with some good rotation ideas and some good stalling mechanics. They do have a lot of the utility that they can do that. Lots of mollies, flashes.
Just a bulldog here for DH. He's hearing all of this.
Quick control up through B long though.
That it is. They're ahead of this bite. Meteor backing away from the angle. Re-swinging out a little bit wider. It looks like they're going to just try to double stack and win out the fight here on the hookah angle.
Here's the thrash.
Not going to be able to get the catch, and he can't actually reverse it around as well, so not really going to be recoverable.
Position of Stacks at the back of this B side. He's got these flash drives ready, but he's gone.
The Jing's able to find that now. Showstopper right into the corner. Izu take it down. Meteor.
Ôi má hình quá anh Batman tưởng chơi chứ. Áo phải nó tôi nhìn tưởng Batman chơi đi rồi chứ. Rồi Batman lên tiếng, Batman lên tiếng. Đây rồi đây. Bước qua đời nhau rồi phải liền.
Forward into the smoke, able to catch a timing on the Jing, but the smoke is now dissipating. There's another one in his face. Pushing out of this angle. Well, it would have been certain death, but it's death either way. PRX.
Thấy 2-0 đây rồi.
They get up to 11. They are 2 rounds away from locking up 2 flight tickets.
That is a rough one from Stacks. I mean, I understand the idea, right? You're either peeking through long or setting up your flashes to help your team in the hookah, and you just get polished off. Showstopper gets the better of you. Jing's already hitting over 20 kills in this map. It's the something show, it's the Jing show. When they're online on this map, it's disgusting. But right now, it feels like it's literally the whole of PRX together. It is disgusting to go up against. They're setting themselves up for round number 12 as well with the nil investment from T1, unless they're able to come away with just another thrifty.
You don't have any other greater tools to try to assist that, though. Null Command 2 away, 3 charges for a Showstopper.
2 from an orbital.
We'll have to just come down to very clean, crisp shots here. As even just the jiggle peeking for me.
Ahead of it again.
Potential death, and yeah, they're already in position, tries to get the jump. Has managed to get the bite down and backpedal around towards elbow.
Interesting choice for the Showstopper pickup instead of potential orbital.
Big crash there at the front. Meteor with a quick check does manage to go ahead and destroy that, but PRX, I mean, in the end, they could just end up sending this straight across through the teleporter. They would find Buzz and have him pretty much dead to rights, but Stacks with a nice shot, able to find Jing. Izu gets overtaken, and oh boy,
mẹ tôi có linh cảm mà. Nhưng mà tôi không nói. Lúc mà nãy bắt đầu tôi thấy mẹ tụi này bắn sẽ on series rằng cũng nghi gì.
I heard Alex screaming it.
I heard it from here too.
Well, has to get out of the mosh. Onto the corner, no idea where Meteor's gone. He's completely and utterly slipped the net. Thing is, they do kind of need to kill him to be able to recover these weapons. It's going to swap over one. They got him now down to 12 HP. And he will be able to take one more down with him. But the Thrifty will be found. T1 deny that match point from coming through.
Talked that one into fruition, haven't we? Unless they thrifty, he says. Well, they've gone and done it. The Sheriff's Tynoon somewhere.
Unbelievable.
It gives them a bit of a lifeline, though. They don't have to contend with map point immediately.
Let's go.
No, it gives them one.
How many times I tell you guys?
I was just waiting. I've just been waiting for the replay.
Oh, yeah.
It's
gonna break.
Tôi đã nói bao nhiêu lần rồi.
That's the nicer part, because what I heard from across the arena.
Oh, was what after was
is
cut?
a little bit before that.
Oh.
How many I told you guys? Tôi đã nói với các bạn bao nhiêu lần rồi.
Quick hit here from PRX. Gonna make this half by.
Thầy căng mà căng giá luôn mà đỏ tức đỏ giá luôn mà.
Again, they try to cause some chaos, and he's got himself planted in towards Lamps, and well, maybe a smile on the face of Alex now. They just get a straight shot, and that stack's dead. Buzz, right there, try to zone him off as will be the Mosh here at Forsaken's feet, but he's got plenty of time. Damage not really going to register there.
Massive flank eventually.
This just feels it's nigh impossible unless they can find something from this flank. Buzz does take the first step, getting shot across onto something.
Câu thời gian là win.
Now they're looking to just try to go ahead and overwhelm them with the orbital strike. Called in up over the top, easy with one, Forsaken with another.
Hey, hai bên một.
Use his Buzz now. Everything to do.
Hey,
just operator in hand.
one more round.
Thrifty, but this one gets PRX up to match point.
Anything you can do, we can do better, maybe. I mean, T1's was cleaner with the numbers that they survived with, but it's a different scenario when the state of PRX is now on series point, and it's Japan point, it's Paris point, it's the first team from Pacific into champs, given by the fact that DRX had that opportunity last series and lost to Talon. 6 of them to play with as well. It's going to be a huge feat for T1 to come back in towards this.
The last-ditch effort to try to right the ship here. Timeout call from T1. To try to inspire the team, to spur them on, to run back 6 rounds in a row and then close it from overtime. The fans here hoping for it. Given the circumstances, I'm not sure if I see it. Just been a bit out of sorts across the board here from T1. Granted, dealt, a bit of a rougher hand. They did have to play yesterday. They did come into this one with PRX being able to sit back. Same could be said for DRX. They weren't able to make the best of it.
Giải Pacific em ơi.
I mean, you always look towards a little bit of this veto chicken as well, right? Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Throw a spanner in the works. For a team like PRX, I always kind of wonder, you're not playing Ascent, you're not playing Corrode right now. Icebox is and that goes for champs, and Abyss is in. You want to have some strength on a couple of other maps.
Who's next? Well, something now. Throwing on the mask. Mosh there for Mizu, tried to delay the rest of the team as the Nightfall goes across. It's only going to be connecting here onto him. As Jing is very suspicious. And Mizu gets the spot on the Meteor, flushes him out.
Bất kỳ vậy là hỏng.
For any of that ratty play. Orbital strike called in just to try to slow up this approach, this plan, but something.
Ôi trời ơi, something nè, something cương luôn. Một bom.
Being hindered at all.
Đây rồi, cái thứ 2-0 nha. Thua nữa chịu nha. Thua nữa là chịu nha.
You need DH to be able to find something here for you to try to play you in, but he cannot. Showstopper's just going to be lobbed in. Willy-nilly.
2-0 cho PRX.
2-0 fashion. PRX, congratulations.
Let's go.
You're not just going to Tokyo, you're going to champions.
They are looking to take 2 trophies in a year. Maybe they could even take 3 if they're able to get the victory in the Pacific, but they have guaranteed themselves the champions appearance again. Congratulations, they have been a monstrous team this year.
Looking to hit damn near every continent, every region here this season. They've played in China, they've played in North America, they've played here in Asia, and now
đi champion thôi, let's go. Như vậy là PRX chúng ta đã có vé đi champion. Yes sir.
Clean, convincing victory from the side of PRX. For T1, obviously down, not yet out, much like DRX. This does have them fall down to that lower bracket where they will have to sit back and wait and see who their opponents are going to be, because we will not know until
Champion ra
after
gì vậy?
tomorrow's game.
Không có ai có info
Yeah,
em ơi.
some spicy ones that are coming around
No
the corner
info.
tomorrow, but you're gonna have to wait for that.
No info.
Absolutely, but it's that time. It's getting ready to come up. We are getting ready to send teams home. Some more here from the playoffs, bringing these teams' seasons to a conclusion here in 2025. But for now, we're going to send it down the stage where Jen stand by for the winners interview.
Congratulations, PRX. Davai, getting new fishing gears in Tokyo.
Sorry?
Getting new fishing gears in Tokyo?
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, shop till you drop. Yeah. Jing, I'm gonna have you over here. You can hold this for me. Join me over here. 네, PRX의 징 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
Dạ.
오늘 승리로 일단 일본 가야 되고요. 프랑스도 가야 되는데.
Thầy tươi quá, thầy cười tươi quá.
행복한 고민을 하게 될 것 같은데 먼저 이 도쿄행 그리고 챔피언스 파리행 확정 지은 소감부터 들어보도록 할게요. Congratulations, Jing. Japan, France. You guys are gonna have a busy year, but how does it feel to be able to punch your tickets to two different
Thiếu 10
countries?
giờ.
I think
Giờ còn 2 tiếng nữa.
I'm really
Làm
happy
cái xóa vậy 2 tiếng vậy này.
excited because I don't know, I feel like I haven't been like overseas in quite long, so yeah, I'm really excited that we qualified for champs again.
너무
kiểu này là vô được champion nữa là tuyệt vời á.
이렇게 좀 비행기를 탄 지 좀 오래된 것 같다라고 얘기를 하면서 이제 또 비행기 타고 일본도 가고 그리고 프랑스도 가게 되니까 너무너무 신난다고 얘기를 하는데요. 챔피언스 얘기를 좀 해보자면은 이제 푸나틱, 센티넬 그리고 G2가 챔피언스에 확정을 지었는데 뭐 만나보고 싶은 팀이 있는지 챔피언스에 왔으면 하는 팀이 있는지도 물어보고 싶어요. So far we have G2, Fnatic, and Sentinels that qualified to Champions Paris. Is there a team you would like to play against or a team that you hope would qualify for champions?
Không có gì cây em
I hope
em tính ra là còn không phải là fan
Genji qualifies for champs so that we can get revenge.
Nhìn nó bắn mà cây giùm mà.
젠지가
ý là
챔피언스 파리 꼭 진출해서 또 페이퍼렉스와 복수를 해줬으면 좋겠다고 얘기를 하는데요. 또 그리고 일본이나 파리에서 하고 싶은 게 있는지도 물어보고 싶네요.
Cơ bản á là anh cảm giác là kiểu giống như stream quá nhiều, em hiểu không? Stream quá nhiều bắt bài hết luôn rồi. Em biết PRX bắt bài hết luôn.
Actually not much. I just wanna
câu chuyện bên stream quá nhiều, bên thì
eat some other food and just like explore and walk around and just like spend time with my team.
Cảm giác thì mấy tụi này nó super si mà tụi nó stream với nhau nhiều mà. Nên nhiều khi tụi nó đọc bài ở thời điểm nào hết luôn mà. Thấy em có coi map sunset thấy cái pha mà tụi nó đẩy bananoid cái đường cái thai không? Mà tụi nó cầm đồ nó đẩy trước luôn sẵn luôn mà. Mà pha đó đi T1.
In Tokyo, who else? We have two other teams, right? Who else do you think is going to make it to Tokyo?
I think Genji and maybe Genji and T1.
젠지 아니면 T1? 이
8 năm rồi.
일본에 같이 갈 것 같다고 얘기를 해주는데 먼저 이제 다음 상대 탈론이거든요. 어떤 경기 예상하는지 그리고 각오도 들어보고 싶네요. Right, next up for you is Talon. What are your expectations and anything you want to say?
Honestly, no expectations. We're just gonna play our own game and do our best, and hopefully we're gonna win them again.
Vâng, thế thì xứng đáng thua em ơi.
뭐 생각은 없고 그냥 우리가 할 수 있는 최고의 퍼포먼스를 보여주는 게 좋을 것 같고 다시 한번 탈론을 상대로
Mà như T1 nó còn xuống danh thua nữa mà ta.
찡 선수 만나봤습니다. Thank you, Jing.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Vậy là Talon sẽ gặp PRX à?
PRX, welcome to the grand finals of
Talon gặp
Pacific
PRX.
in Tokyo. Welcome to Champions Paris
Rồi
as well.
cái nhánh thua này ngày mai sẽ là có hai cặp chỉ bắn với nhau. Của nhánh thua. Nhánh thua luôn. Là nghe đó. Hai cặp kia sẽ bắn với hai team nhánh thua.
though. You know, they barely scraped their way into
Ta
the
lo sẽ gặp
playoffs in
PRX
Pacific last
vào
time.
ngày
They
17.
haven't won Pacific yet this year as well. So this time they're cruising straight through.
Không, anh không biết thông tin gì về quân đội champion đâu. Chưa ai có thông tin gì đó về cái đó mà. Mẹ chưa có bắn champion, chưa mẹ hết sao có thông tin được đúng không?
Stage 1, it's been such a fantastic turnaround for this team, and to top it all off, how fantastic would it be to see them lift that trophy in Paris? That's something all of us here at Pacific, you gotta have a little bit of hope for that.
Exactly. It's definitely the team that you want to win. I think everybody around the world, every VCT fan has been waiting for this moment for PRX.
And they're a true fan favorite, internationally loved, and I think it's easy to
see
why.
Nó có đợt nó có làm mà.
Dominating T1 here on bye. Yeah, this was unfortunately not close. We had a close game in the group stage. Before that, we've seen PRX knock T1.
Nó làm cho team nào quên rồi ta? Anh nhớ là nó có đạp cho team nào ấy. Không phải là champion nhưng mà ấy là có skin cho đội tuyển. Là cái bộ nào ta? Của team nào anh quên mẹ đến coi thử.
And then I believe they will only have to play whoever comes through that Gen G RRQ side of the lower bracket and beat them to be able to potentially qualify. So I'm not sure how the points will break down there, but they do at least have a small advantage after playing the very best team that we have here in the city.
Yeah, you take what you can, right? Especially at this moment where T1 are not exactly in the most favorable scenario. Obviously, we expected a lot more out of this match, especially with how close the previous one was. We were expecting a bit more of a fight from T1. We were expecting that map 3 as well, but PRX are just way too dominant, way too
CEO PRX đã xem và đánh giá.
I feel like they even played extraordinarily here. It was just
Chùi thua có thua thật mà.
Match found.
But it's always like that. He holds them to a high standard, shall we say?
No, yeah.
Those are the standards that win international events. You know, that's the thing. You've seen it yourself as a coach that you can win a game, but if you see a mistake that recurs again and again and again, it's gonna piss you off.
And they're not gonna take their foot off the pedal here.
Nói chung chỉ coi giải thôi.
All the way forward into Paris. If they are able to do that, it's no doubt that they are going to be a strong.
Đúng rồi, content creator đó mới gặp anh nào.
MVP slot once again. And again, we were talking about this. Jing on the raise is just something else.
Rồi bắn luôn kênh view mất tao này. Xong rồi. Chắc bắn trận rồi. Hả?
Jing as MVP here with all raise performances. I mean, what could be better?
Rim thì chắc giờ gáy thôi. Rim bây giờ gáy làm content thôi.
All of the copy fastest, 320 ACS. He just absolutely booked T1 today.
And his 10th MVP too.
Yep.
Oh,
So dominant.
Job em ơi, job em ơi.
So dominant.
Surprised he only has 10.
Yeah. It feels like 100 at this point, right? Maybe if we counted all the way back to the beginning about it, probably is within that.
Giờ nói thiệt chứ
mẹ
giờ ví dụ không có Guinea thì chơi cái khác.
Select your agent.
Đúng rồi.
They have no idea how hard they
But then of course, Talon versus PRX is going to be on upper finals, and that's going to be one banger of a SEA showdown.
Absolutely, Talon having a chance to qualify for Champions Paris by taking down the very best in the league. That's going to be very.
Này chưa, này mấy tiếng à. Mới ngủ có 2 tiếng rồi. 2 tiếng 3 tiếng rồi.
Secrets long lost resurface through the shattered ice.
Unfortunately, RRQ will take on Gen G for the millionth time. This is a rematch of the stage 1 grand final in very different circumstances.
It just always has to happen.
Ủa, quên, anh đây còn để game ạ. Giờ bắn trận rồi off xíu qua kênh live. Còn kia lát nữa. Lát anh trên anh stream bên ốc rồi á. Mấy này anh chơi mấy game này bên kia anh làm video bên kia đó mà. Tại vì quay thiệt luôn à. Quay gì đây? Cái gì?
Mickey đã xoay vòng quay may mắn và nhận được câm lặng một ngày. Lời nhắn.
Plant the spike. Here.
Good done.
Placing alarm bot.
Feeling safe.
Planted. Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining. There.
Here.
After lot.
Reloading. Enemy spotted A. Reloading.
I don't care how bright you are. You'll never be a radiant.
Good.
Yeah, mở khóa mỏng nghe. Hay là round này không có nhiều đồ. Đúng rồi, không cần cái con gì.
Turn out.
Em à? Rồi, cho tên đội tuyển đi. Quốc.
Reloading.
Enemy mark.
Cutting their vision.
Dropping smokes. Here. Catch.
Pathetic.
Refresh.
Our spike's down.
Over the wall.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
One flank.
One enemy remaining. For dead. Thrifty.
Một.
So, but the idea I'm finding for me.
Đúng rồi, mấy nay anh chơi Phantom mà. Phantom giờ bắn sướng mà chỉ bị mấy cái vấn đề là 140 thôi. Nên thường anh ít khi đấu khoảng cách tầm xa lắm. Rơi vào khoảng cách tầm xa thì khi nào kiểu tụi nó háp hoặc là tụi nó 3k mấy tiền, hiểu không? Thì mấy cương, những cái rau đó cương nhiều thôi. Còn mấy cái rau tụi nó full thì hạn chế cương hoặc là bắn straight mạng với đồng đội cương thì được.
Our spike's down. Spike down A.
Chơi luôn.
I got a spike.
Still in sight.
Defeated.
There.
Close.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing. Spike down A.
Có nha.
Their jet has nothing on me. I got it.
Khi nào nạp đạn à? Nạp đạn khi nào rơi vào những trường hợp mà sẽ có nhiều trường hợp nha. Bạn cứ hiểu là tình huống nạp đạn chỉ dành cho lúc mà các bạn an toàn là một. Thứ hai là team các bạn nó đang bắn chậm, nó có thời gian để xử lý các tình huống, nó không bị vội á, thì các bạn cứ nạp đạn bình thường và các bạn lui góc an toàn thôi.
Reloading.
The hunt begins.
Enemy spotted A. Dropping smokes. Enemy spotted A. Placing swamp grenade. Swamp grenade. Placing swamp grenade.
Enemy tag. Shock dash.
Backside, backside. Backside one, backside. One more.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Nah.
Đó thì nạp đạn chỉ có những tình huống rồi, còn tình huống mình cương mình bắn thì cứ để bình thường là tỉnh là bắn thôi, đừng nghĩ nhiều.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Đúng rồi, bắn hết đạn rút lục rồi đó. Nhưng mà các bạn chơi style shorty như tôi là các bạn phải chơi, đừng có kiểu cương quá láo nữa. Là một người bắn kiểu siêu quá nhiều thì các bạn, nếu mà các bạn xác định các bạn cầm shorty, các bạn nên đứng những cái góc nào nó góc cua á, để khi các bạn có phải rơi tình huống cầm lục á thì cái shorty nó còn phát huy được.
I got the spike.
Scanning ahead.
There.
Oh, on top of the box.
Placing sentry.
Take flight.
spotted A. Dropping smoke.
Quay.
Placing swarm. Reloading.
Two backside, one backside.
Go up like one more.
Feeling set.
Backside,
Under.
Spike's down. Spike down.
Again,
A.
a bit.
Last player standing.
He rotate so far, we can fake.
Is everyone's tech still working? Double check it, please.
Team cắm đầu vô A nhiều quá, thôi qua đánh B. Tụi này nó cứ lao như mấy con thi thân mà.
Deploying drone.
Time out. My ult. What's this? Dropping smokes.
Revealing area.
One side.
Dạ.
One yellow, one side.
One here. Má hai tụi nó đứng cái góc kẹp nhau khó chịu với lồn rồi mà.
Player standing.
Nó có kẹp hay là đó, nó kẹp hay. Ở đó anh có trái flash thì anh mới dễ chơi được. Rồi đang đầu thấy Viber.
My city needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's in.
Pan độ. Cái nào pan độ hả? Pan độ con thỏ đúng không? Con thỏ. Tròn. Con gì ta? Không nhớ nữa. Anh gắn về cũng nó đéo đi á, gắn cho vui. Để lát nữa mở lên coi.
Reloading.
Yeah.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted A.
Deploying drone.
True, on top.
Jet low.
Last player standing.
One flank.
My ult is ready. I reckon I'll take a kit after this. I've earned it.
Cái này đặt cho cái bundle nào quên mẹ rồi. Bắn lại sẽ sáng lên.
Reloading.
Đúng rồi, khi bắn lên nó đỏ lên.
No vengeance. Come back to
Cái này là con mèo, còn một con thỏ nữa.
Get out of my way. Bomb grenade out. Like I never left. Dropping smoke.
Bắn trên mẹ tao đó. Bắt sai. Bắt sai, nó sai.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Shoot. I can't even.
Default. Here.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
That's right.
Win. Show me where to go. Reloading.
Cơ bản là cơ chế server của Riot nó sẽ luôn có một độ trễ á. Tức là các bạn nhìn nó có một cái, các bạn nhìn chỗ cái thanh chỉ tiêu trụ coi nào, các bạn nhìn đây nè, nó ghi là game to render latency và một cái network RTT và processing delay. Các bạn này, thứ nhất là cái render latency là độ trễ mà nó sẽ tính hình ảnh mắt các bạn sẽ thấy nhân vật nó càng cao thì nó càng tạo ra độ trễ. Thứ hai là cái render cái processor delay này nè, là nó sẽ kết nối nhận tín hiệu mình gây đam đến server của Riot á. Đó là hai cái, thì mình hiểu nôm na là một cái nó sẽ liên quan tới gây đam, một cái là về hình ảnh.
Cutting their vision.
Chứ rồi hấp u thì cái gì
Nowhere to run!
Cutting their vision.
Oh, we can go B, we can go B.
Yeah, I think we go B.
Area's clear.
Careful. Huh?
I think off mid careful. Ngay mà.
Go B, go B, go B.
Up or rain, up or rain.
30 seconds left.
Planting safe.
Variable replacing swarm grenade.
Careful up mid. Heaven, drop there. Nó có quét trúng đầu bắn cho lộ rồi. Tự đi vô góc lộ á.
Last player standing.
Có. Team mày giỡn cái á. Guys, if you fall up a man, we stay on one under here and on top here. We contact try to kill here. And one stay one nest, one bell, and one under. Okay, right side. Easy. Right now on way lay on top here and flat on top.
Time for a field test.
Take flight.
Team này bắn mất bị flash à.
Enemy mark.
Swinging, swinging.
Taken out.
One more, one more. Out. So out, swinging. So out, so out.
Last player standing.
Má nó free fire. Team bắn cái chỗ này nó bắn không xong được cái gì vậy ta? Có gì ron thì con đâu.
I may need a recharge.
Cho qua gì không linh động gì hết á. Mẹ rao có súng cũng bắn thua nữa mà. Thui cô chứ phải liền. Yes no hop, bút cờ lo cũng no hop luôn. Quá mệt mỏi. Cái bắn nó phụ thuộc vào tay quá.
You're hopping, hopping.
Mẹ chết nó thằng.
Last player standing. Spike down B. Last round before the switch.
We lose everything after this. Spend it.
Đó là lý do mà Dream nó cũng chán game này mà. Anh chơi giờ anh cũng chán phải lồn ra mà. Kiểu bắn giờ câm điếc thì nhiều. Chơi game thì bắn chừng cá nhân thì nó đéo có giống rank cao em hiểu rồi. Nó giống như kiểu đang vô chơi giống như tập bắn vậy đó. Nó bị phí thời gian rồi nó không làm gì nữa. Chẳng qua là bắn mấy này để lấy cảm giác giữ tay một khi cái thứ thôi. Chớ à, liền.
No one gonna swing or what?
The hunt begins. Switching sides.
Thấy không? Kiểu để thằng Z ở đây nè, hay là có hai thằng đây nó làm việc phải luôn. Thì không bắt được thằng nào hết. Stress mạng cũng đéo cái stress mạng này, khả năng stress mạng nó cứt mà. Team bắn nhìn bắn trớ liền rồi. Em KD tụi nó đâu phải tệ đâu. Qua chan đi.
Scanning ahead. Shot done.
Reloading.
Shot done. Reloading.
One mid.
There.
Maybe.
Running back.
Go back.
There.
Just you here, just you A. Both.
Two A.
Yes. They haven't crossed.
Nó đi chung bích rồi, double bích rồi.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Nice.
Think about that one, alright?
They demand a fight. Who are we to disobey?
Tường á, không đâu nép đâu. Tường vẫn đục được nhưng mà phải scan chúng. Nhìn cái tường nó còn mỏng mà, nó có gắn miếng sắt nào đâu mà nép. Cho lý do khi mà anh lên thấy cái cung mà bị scan là đéo bao giờ leo lên nữa, hiểu không? Thì mà nó về. Cảm giác là về canh trong one tap mình thôi. Ôi rồi thằng mày nhỉnh đâu? Tụi này kê, kê bush, kê bush.
I think one looking B.
Spike down, attacker spawn. One enemy remaining.
Còn mấy Eco thì
My quiver is never full.
má không này nè, không này nhảy qua đè control thôi là được nè, nhưng mà phải nhảy ở nó tầm tới đây là nhảy được nè, hiểu không? Ý là các bạn chạy phải chạy tới rìa á, các bạn nhảy nè, nhảy tới rìa là control nè, xong. Tới đó tự dính thôi.
Anything B? Nothing A.
Ok. Cái cảm giác mẹ có thằng bò à? I think lực.
I think they pick up maybe. B song B. Not in yet. Not in.
Yeah, okay. Effect maybe.
To survive.
2B. 3B. Cảm giác thằng nào nó đứng đây nha. Nãy nó mới bật smoke. Mẹ nó lại bật smoke rồi. I think go back to full này. Stay AZ.
Bro.
Don't die, kill rồi. Oh wait, okay. We can retake guys.
One side.
Okay, under one, I think.
No, main one. AK.
Yeah.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Let's be.
Yo, out, yellow.
Wait, shoot.
Pardon their vision. You will barely work the effort.
Tụi nó đang không dám quay về á, nó không có thông tin anh á. Nếu có thông tin anh nó mới dám quay về, chứ nó đang nghĩ anh là đẩy flank này nè, nó léo dám chạy về thì bị bắt. Đây. Đúng rồi, tại vì anh có vô ảnh nữa mà, nên là tụi nó cũng phải hạn chế, nó thà nó đấu trong sai để nó bắt người. Chứ nó đây nó ngu gì nó cương với một hàng top frag em. Trong khi mẹ nó đâu có thông tin anh đâu. Thà mình là 1, 2.
Reloading.
Cutting their vision.
Deploying drone.
Two more.
Enemy mark.
Wait, don't throw.
Oh, there.
Yeah. No tree here.
Spike down A.
Apple.
One enemy remaining. My ult.
Joe, stop, tăng Joe.
Placing swamp
Ding. Nah.
Don't worry. Your life will go to waste.
Snack time.
Need a drop.
Only brought no.
Nó chạy láo mà, nó dash kiểu cầm sticker chạy bắn á. Nhưng mà dash đó phải có khoảng cách, dash thẳng vô chỗ ta đang đứng thì làm có thời gian rút súng. What? I can buy a rifle for you, bro.
Let's fly.
The only two low money.
Thanks.
Scanning ahead.
Phải post một mid. Em running it. I smoke.
Dropping smokes. Have one of these.
They will cover nothing. The hunt begins.
They cut noise. KB. You hear some B or what? B. Started.
Make noise. Nice.
Spike down B.
Careful mid.
One yellow, both there.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Enough of your. What do you say, drone? Ready to stretch your wings?
Cây này không nhớ với tôi. Cây này nhưng mà nó là như là server gì đó. Kiếm server nhưng mà dạng cầm ngang á. Server phiên bản 2 á.
Scanning ahead.
One mid.
Look at careful.
Don't be. 2B, 3B.
Nice. 2, 3, 3B, 3B.
Come back.
Big.
Dropping smokes.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy was here.
Placing swamp
Shot
grenade.
down.
Swamp grenade out. Reloading. Reloading.
Thôi, gì vậy?
No more.
Reloading.
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
và thủ nó bắn, tại vì bên công tụi nó không biết làm gì, không biết kiểu gì, nó chỉ đi bắn thôi không. Bên này là kiểu bên kia tự lao vào đâu cho tao bắn mà. Nhớ cái cầm dọc nữa, có cái cầm dọc mà. Server phiên bản 1 thì cầm dọc. Nó biết giờ nó đẹp ơi nè, nó bắn Street. Stay.
Nowhere to run.
Careful mid.
Go for DJ.
Landing.
Spike planted. You should run.
Okay, smoke bomb.
Reloading.
No, I got smoke one more. Oh. Flashing.
Sight.
Take flight.
Blocking sight. Drop in a smoke.
Tap bomb.
What's this?
Don't rush me. Last player standing.
Both.
Này được what bomb. Someone go top. Ê, mẹ mà vẫn phải đang cố chiếm góc ngon với lồn, phải gán chạy vô táp chứ bơ mà đéo nào chịu chạy vô mà. Yeah. Yeah. I see no one top, but I go back and top.
Get out of my way.
Come back.
Yes, yeah, save your life.
Welcome to my world.
I have to flash. Wait. If go down, we flash, we swing.
Placing swarm grenade.
They cannot plant. We can hold them.
Swarm grenade out.
They can't plant. Stay.
Go.
They cannot plant.
Yeah, only one Viper. He stay here.
Yes. Off. Not planting.
Thank you.
Scanning ahead.
Spike down B.
Revive for 108.
Last player standing.
Like I never left.
Last player standing.
One side, one yellow.
Drop in a smoke.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Go ahead. Call me tech support again. Placing sentry. All right. I take back what I said about those bots. They're pretty good. And so are you.
Trắng kia đợi kia về thảy đúng không? Cái đó luôn. Với lại tính bắt mấy con bẫy màu ở ngoài vô.
Revealing air.
Veto. Shoot smoke.
Reload. Reloading.
One mid.
Don't be.
Chưa.
So far B.
What?
Check up.
Elbow here.
One check up B. KJ.
Default.
KJ so far B.
Okay.
Má. Lên throw. Mẹ. Thằng này nó đưa out, nó cầm outlaw nó nhìn đâu ấy.
US spike. Let them plan.
Mẹ. Mình bắn 500 hiệp chứ Reyna. Anh đứng anh nhìn trên luôn theo mình luôn. Nice.
Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
trên cái hàng xà của Viper, ông sấy còn 8 viên. Xong rồi cái cuối.
Smoke mid, Viper.
I think orange, careful orange.
Go on B.
Save your life actually.
Take off B, KJ.
Yeah.
KJ take off.
Not in. KA. I think looking
You
at.
should run.
I have to.
Running all the fun.
Okay.
There.
Backside here.
50 chết. One more. Rồi cô. Mid, one mid.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
One yellow. One yellow.
Passing.
Cutting their vision.
Passing on top.
Feeling sight.
Okay, behind here.
Yellow. Shoot, got spike. Relax.
There.
You can see the cross. We're not opping. Chill, jet. Ooh, spike on site.
30 seconds left. You were pitiful. The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
Anh biết nó canh timing mà, kiểu anh hụt viên ốp là nó sẽ di chuyển để nó bắt thằng Z, hiểu không? Nó không muốn cương nhanh quá nhiều, nó bắt xong rồi nó sẽ ra nhá dụ cho anh bắn hụt viên nữa, cái gần đơm anh thôi. 7-2 trớ thôi, chứ nãy giờ có bắn viên ốp vào đâu rồi không chớ.
The hunt begins.
Cutting their vision.
I can smoke mid.
Má cảm giác sau đó đi luồn dưới đây nha.
We're not run back. They smoke mid.
Kêu Ren. Cái luồn Z này, mẹ.
Still A.
Cutting their vision.
Die.
Spike down A.
We're not close side.
Taken out.
We got spike.
One enemy remaining.
Top 10.
Má sau cái tường đéo e được.
On top.
Drop.
Elbow.
Placing swarm
Elbow.
Last player
Bro.
standing.
Thằng Sova đi mẹ mày bắn một cây một hướng thôi, còn quay qua phải nhìn được cái lùn má nó bị gu à.
Match point.
They look like us, but are they
Đi mẹ nó đang chơi đúng quá, tự nhiên nó quay qua trong khi Killjoy đứng bên phải cho đó rồi.
Placing sentry.
Đéo hiểu kiểu gì.
Need a drop.
Mình bắn cây vậy luôn.
Need a drop.
Right here.
Con Z thì bắn thì mày cứ đụng đi tới đi lui, đéo biết cái nhìn đâu luôn á.
Right here. Right here.
Má lúc mình kê trái cũng chạy qua trái, lúc mình kê phải nó cũng chạy qua phải á. The fuck.
Revealing area.
Smoke B.
Running.
Go on B.
Stay.
Enemy in attacker spawn.
One still mid. I think one blocking A.
Cương chết luôn á, đứng đây là cương chết luôn. Cái setup war. Nói mày. Can you one way left bell?
Take flight.
Yep.
Yeah, left bell. Nice.
Enemy mark.
2 mid. Kill Ren. At kitchen.
There.
Sova here.
I'm watching kitchen. I'm watching tube.
Quay.
They will cover. Scanning ahead.
30 seconds left.
Má, tôi có phải smoke đó vậy?
See.
Spike planted.
Rồi, phải comeback rồi.
Last player standing.
One hell.
Đây Tham.
Attackers win.
Phải comeback.
Đó là thằng Jack Smoke anh đã làm gì đó?
Hả?
Đó là Jack Smoke anh đã làm gì đó? Thế là nó vẫn ở hai bên đúng không?
Nhưng mà ý là anh sẽ cố gắng anh bắn chết một anh chạy hơn. Và đó anh chui smoke đó, tại vì nó smoke cho anh thì anh trốn vô cái smoke đó để né recon. Còn cái mình đang tâm lý mình chuẩn bị dạt ra mình bích cái đầu mà tự ra thấy cái smoke mà mẹ tự nhiên thấy trái phải trên dưới. Cay vậy luôn. Tại pha đó chắc chắn là có thằng ngay. Sợ mấy ông thật.
Gặp mấy ông thằng Smoke hay không Smoke.
Thà ví dụ nó smoke nó cứu mình trong sai thì đéo nói. Mà nó smoke cái đường mình bắn á. Thì nhói thật sự.
Rồi không sao, hôm nay PRX thắng 2-0 trả lên.
Mà
Hôm sau thì cũng bị tao vạ 2-0 thôi.
có cái giói.
Ở đâu giờ là đang tìm trận đúng không? Là cái vòng quay rồi.
Quay agent hả?
Thế độ thế lực.
What the fuck?
Đó mà vào cái nốt tinh rất 20 cái ghê vậy.
Rồi cái vòng quay ở đâu rồi?
Match found.
Dạ. Vòng quay gì đây? Vãi lên mẹ.
Mickey đã xoay vòng quay may mắn và nhận được hit đất 20 cái. Lời nhắn
là 2 phát à?
Mickey đã xoay vòng quay may mắn và nhận được
anh tính 2 lần.
Lời nhắn.
Vậy chỉ 20 cái thôi.
Một cái nốt tinh
à. Rồi 20 cái á, đây.
Ngồi đếm trên stream luôn.
Không, góc này hình như là sẽ không thấy được anh hết đất. Ở qua góc
anh thấy
góc
trên giường luôn. Anh thấy trên giường luôn.
Đây, rồi. Đây có đất mà mày, giường chi có hết. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 3 5 6 7 8 9 20. Dạ. Đủ.
Stand in my way. I dare you.
Phải kinh chứ. Ngày xưa anh đi tập gym là mỗi lần tập là phải hết 50 cái. Cái đó là khởi động á. Đủ 20 rồi. Tôi stream lại đây, tôi zoom cho ông cái KBV to đùng này để mà ông đếm đấy.
But I really hope that there's an alternate universe out there where I'm just growing old with a bunch of cats.
Gì giờ má ai bóc nè.
Má này chắc chơi cây vô được chứ.
Được, nhưng mà lay up cần lay up hơn, tại góc flash nó ra lay up nó sẽ đẹp hơn. Nếu không có thì tụi nó bị một số góc counter.
Reloading. Reloading.
Nghe chưa? Mê. I'll stand right side.
Here, dropping.
Stand. Back side. Back side. Flashing.
Flash out.
Reloading.
Sova here.
2 city.
Reloading.
Sova cover garage for me.
Enemy spotted C.
What, guys?
Last player standing. Spike down, C.
But I was city like the first one, bro.
Kill my reflection.
Anti.
Má còn cháy mẹ luôn, kêu nó nhìn gara giờ mấy ông đủ má bị 3 thằng đứng ghen bắn vô cái nóc kia. Mình đã thấy nó đéo thằng kê mình đã con luôn rồi. Mẹ này. Không lời.
Reloading. Reloading.
Right there. Blinding.
Oh, that's one.
Come down. Okay, play. I think they're gonna push it.
I think one right here.
Should we push him?
Last place. Flashing.
Go C.
Can we go A together? Guys, can we go A together?
Yeah, I think.
I have both smoke.
One back side. You lay in smoke. I'm holding stun here.
I'm gonna smoke.
I stun city.
Flash out.
30 seconds left.
Clearing out.
I can play.
He's gone.
Heaven one.
Two. One heaven, one city.
Flash trap destroyed.
55 A near.
Reloading.
Right side.
Last player standing.
What? Trời ơi, cái gì đây? Bắn thì bắn dứt khoát, không thì thôi.
Oh, isolate the problem. Thank you.
Quá buồn. Đấy.
Reloading.
Yeah, shot.
Enemy spotted. A.
Yeah, neon here.
Middle.
Spike drop.
Let me
All three here, guys. Three.
Yeah.
do you wanna go?
No.
Have the spike.
I think 4 here. Might be good.
Yeah, don't try. One B.
Wait, let me make sound. Okay. Let me make sound with a garage, and then you guys go back. Okay. Let me make sounds.
Flash placed.
Yes, bye. You
Go
lock
back
the.
A together.
One
Right
B.
there.
Smoke.
Smoking now.
Found them. Headshot. Neutralized. There.
30 seconds left.
Amateur. Grabber. Blinding.
One enemy
City,
remaining.
city, city.
Reloading.
Flash out!
Reloading. You're gonna see my face right now. I'm smiling. That was evidence of our worth. Now we prove it.
Vai Việt Nam.
That sofa's mine.
Reloading. Here.
Scanning ahead.
Ready?
My ultimate's ready.
What's stun backside or left side? Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Stun. Left backside. Passing.
Blinding! Blasting!
What the?
Thorns are live.
Dusted.
Watching here. Rip and tear.
Everybody.
to run! Flash out!
One enemy remaining.
Please together, please together.
Planted.
Yeah.
I got that.
Can you smoke here?
Smoke in 10, smoke in 10.
Scanning ahead. Deploying drone.
Okay, garage. Get city, get city.
Got. Yeah, play cost.
Sorry.
Drop in a
No one beats me. No one. Trevor! Just tell me where they are, Sova. I'll take
Grab
it
a
from
drop.
there.
Thank you.
Grab a drop. Thanks. Now we wait.
Sao thấy Z em mỗi lần entry vô trong side nó cứ mông lung á, kiểu nó không kiểm soát được.
Reloading. Even
Từng backside bên trái này không thấy.
Right there.
What?
Blinding!
Blocking sight.
Wait, can Joy shot?
Yeah. How stun backside.
Ten.
Spike down A.
Enemy spotted A.
Cái man for me now.
Last player standing.
One more. No, don't fall.
Thrifty.
Time to take these arms for a spin.
Grab a drop.
You go B. And swing 5 mid. Flash
Right there.
Reloading.
No, wait 2 seconds and then you flash, okay? 2 seconds.
Right here.
Stay safe.
Flash.
Flash out!
Close in timeout.
Right there. Revealing area.
Go. Two here. Go see. Guys, go see.
I have them now.
Stealing one more.
Last 2B.
2B.
Good job.
Here. Catch.
Planted. My ult take
Mình go lao vô mình trade với con Z xong đồng đội chạy
Two.
nhanh thật. Mọi thứ nó nhanh thật.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Rồi.
The hunt's over.
Sao mình cảm giác mình cứ phải hy sinh cho đồng đội kia chứ nhờ?
I hate to say it, but probably
I need
best
a
to
drop.
play as a team. Grab a drop. What's thank you. Grab a drop.
Drop is over.
Thank you.
Now we wait.
Reloading.
Reloading.
off thì lay off.
Right there. Blinding.
Wait, go B, guys.
Reloading.
That là wall garage. That là wall garage.
Right there.
Dia lah push up ni. He's stuck.
Spike down. C.
My ult's ready. Got the spike.
Last player standing.
That's 2 mid.
Yeah, two behind you.
One enemy remaining.
You had your fun. My turn.
Mắt tưởng kia sang.
Bro, I knife off. Nice try.
This is where someone says something pithy and we pretend to tolerate them. Go ahead. I'll wait. Now we will.
Reloading.
Ready.
We can go A guys.
Okay, fast long. I'll tell you one second. Fast.
Blinding.
Nowhere to run.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, mid bush.
Reloading.
Two A.
Watch my catch.
Yeah.
3A. Go see, 3A.
Yeah, go see.
Reloading.
Only one. Try Q.
Last player standing.
Bro,
Yeah, why not go see? Fuck.
Just let them try to catch me. Reloading. Reloading. Oh shite, I lost my pet rock.
I got flash.
Can you guys come back here? Hello.
Dia lah C.
I have the spike.
Try Q.
Reloading. Blasting. Too late.
Flash city. Flashing.
Flash out.
Phones are live. Reloading.
On flank.
Rip and tear.
Planted.
Get back. I got off.
K long.
Blinding.
Cái smoke quay long.
Evan.
I got ulti city.
Thorns activated.
Ulti you. Careful invite. Ready? Ulti.
Hey, why would I ultimate, bro?
I got flash.
Right
Out for
there.
me. How this stun?
Irrelevant.
Flashing.
Blinding.
One
Two.
enemy remaining. Thrifty. All that. And with so few means.
Stay taut as a posting.
Yeah. Let's go.
Reloading.
Let's Let's have some fun. Right there. Flash out.
Blocking sight.
No more.
Go back. Don't go. Careful, be push.
I guess stun.
Reloading.
Just a lot A now. Just a lot A.
Shot down.
Shot, bro.
I
think you can reheat.
Go here. I'm stunned here. Oh, okay. You can reheat.
Okay, let's go. One more way.
Stun.
Blinding.
Maybe that into.
Clearing out.
Scanning ahead.
One enemy remaining.
Worthless.
Maybe flung.
I got you.
We
Nice.
bring enough body bags. I'll do my job. You do
Have a
yours.
drop.
Now we wait.
Can try C?
Yeah, I think.
We see split.
Right there.
Can we fake A and then go C? Okay. One home. Fake. I'm doing it.
You want to flash? I think push mid. Flashing.
Flash out.
Scanning ahead.
Ding, 140.
Spike dropped.
Go B.
Can we push? Oh, go back, come here. Careful, man.
Last player standing. Spike down, attacker spawn.
Oh, pushing mid.
Silver's dead. Concussing.
I think you smoke here.
No peeking.
Last round in the half.
Buy all you need.
Down the drop. Thank you.
Mình sẽ là vàng và lên xanh là phải cắt bột.
Reloading.
Revealing area. Nowhere to run!
I long boot.
Go C. Okay, listen. Fuck, go run C. Yeah, run C now. Wait for shadow, okay?
Yeah. Let me fake A. I guess stun garage.
Launching
A.
thorns.
Planted.
Thorns.
Deploying drone.
My territory, my rules.
Reloading.
Touch your
Revealing area.
My ult is ready.
Play together.
One enemy remaining.
Target down.
Play together.
Blocking sight.
Last round, like revive.
There you are. Shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Reloading.
Switching sides.
I got your backs. Just, you know.
Bộ
from
đồ
the
mới
front.
à? Không nhớ. Mấy cái đó thì mình ít ai cập nhật cái đó lắm.
I think you play B with me, Bish. You hold stun, you hold stun, okay? I flash. I break that for you.
Now we wait.
Okay?
See?
Yeah, you play C with me. You hold stun. I break the dart for you.
Yeah.
Now we wait.
Anh này bán emoji mày.
Take them.
Okay, fast A.
105, go.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Blinding!
Flawless.
You know, I could just outlive. Reloading.
Now we wait.
Flashlight.
One second. Can you again?
Me.
Reloading.
I got stun shot.
No, not in yet. Still low.
Spike down A.
Too low, last
Too
low.
long.
One enemy remaining. Thrifty.
Gun here.
Economics. I'm terrible with money.
We doing this or what?
Nó sẽ là nữ nghi. Có cái chút thôi rồi, Pacific hả? Nữ nghi. Dạ, mấy update thêm, nhanh vậy. Chưa giờ update thêm rồi. Nhanh thế. Coi như là được tính vô địch rồi hả? Vô champion coi như được tính vô địch rồi.
Don't lift up. Right there.
I think garage. How this stun?
Enemy spotted mid.
There.
Blinding!
Futile.
Blinding.
One enemy remaining.
Thorns activated.
Flawless.
Gun here. Reloading.
They think they're better than us. Reloading. I can tell.
Now we wait.
Come on then. Here.
Mid. Asabi and garage.
Yeah.
There.
Drop in a smoke.
Clearing out!
Tham. Garage to see. 80 Reina. 40 neon.
Spike planted.
Cho qua 3 hit, neon 3 hit, Reina 2 hit.
Here.
Aside.
One enemy remaining.
Side by side.
Last player standing.
Low.
One hit. Right Lịch.
Time to be grab a drop.
Now we wait.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Watch out! Concussing!
3 mid.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
The bridge, don't stop pushing, okay? You support Jet, take A. Then Jet can hold
They
A.
brought weapons made of metal to kill me.
Giọng vai này rất là quen nhá. Tôi không nhớ là ai nhưng mà nghe rất là quen.
I can shot one more, Request.
Need a
I can shot
drop.
one more.
Thanks.
Track them down.
Hello, Nick.
You come down, Support Jet, support Jet. One C long.
One C long.
Just make together, okay? No need to. Good job, bro.
One more grass.
Maybe go back A.
C long here. Maybe. Yeah. I'm going back A, okay? You guys stay. We play C retake. I got off.
Not ready yet.
In B. No, fake.
Swords are alive.
Take a rush.
Thirty seconds left. Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Jet này hay cống tay thì phải.
Act on my intent. I need a drop. Don't give them time to reposition.
Could I have a drop? Thanks.
Now we wait.
CC.
And how this time?
Concussing!
My territory! My rules!
Oh shit, my bad. No.
Careful crash.
Deploying drone.
I can flash.
C long, one copy.
One crush.
One copy, C long.
Tại sao là đứng hết city không ai đứng nhìn cái chỗ window này nha. 80 rồi nè.
Close B.
Smoking B.
Gotcha, fun! See, my turn!
E.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
căng lại rồi.
No peeking.
Gì đây? Và sao nhìn nó bất ổn vậy cái mọi người. Người ta phải kiếm chop boy rồi.
They think they're so secure.
I think we fight in mid. I stun here. I smoke mid.
Yeah. Can you get someone jump me guardian? JJ, can you jump me guardian?
I need a drop.
I think just hold, bro. Don't smoke me. Don't smoke. Okay? Don't smoke. Just fight. Just fight.
You're picking here. I stun for you.
They hold me up for you. In C.
3 mid.
This one.
That's why
We play CDU tech.
Enemy tagged.
Spike planted.
No match.
Curve me. So what do?
Wait, I got flash. Flashing garage. Oh. Flashing side.
Blinding.
One enemy remaining.
Defuse it. Jet defuse.
Reloading. Thorns
Đây
activated.
win 5 không anh à. Đã vậy. Anh sáng tới lui giờ còn có hai cho việc mấy.
Ability.
Đâu 3 điểm rồi.
Dedication. Time.
Việc trước thua. Không được. Thì dắt béo qua kênh chat bọn em anh bảo kê. Anh bảo kê lắm, bảo kê thầm lặng em hiểu không?
Help.
Everyone go. I go.
I can flash.
Right there.
You one jet. Careful my flash.
Garage.
Flashing.
Flash out.
Let's see. One garage now.
No
Pitiful.
Oh, I'm lucky.
Hide a bit then.
Full garage.
Get behind you. Follow. We can retake. Get garage. We can retake.
One CD, one side. Two side. Two garage.
I got that.
I have ult.
reloading.
Ati.
Just one.
One enemy remaining.
Gosh.
Good.
Hey, stunning.
Nice.
Diffuse the spike. Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it. Gun here.
Nhìn này on nó bắt được tôi cái góc kia nên Dũng muốn.
Have jet. If they come here, I'm gonna on again. Have jet to take control.
Yeah. I'm like controlling man here. I'm stunned.
I'm here to stay. Drop
Tremor!
You're fine.
Nice.
Hi! Piss! Lock inside.
Blasting!
No peeking.
Flash out!
Leave me the arsenal!
One enemy remaining.
Quit your tiptoeing. They're all dead.
Blinding!
Rớt mà, nó không số lùi mà.
Match point.
Let's end this.
We do same thing, guys. Same thing.
Now we wait.
No peeking.
Me. I love you.
Begins.
What?
You had your fun. My turn.
One enemy remaining.
Outside. Maybe. Chết here.
Defenders win.
Ngon. Thôi, mua 17 xong giờ cộng lại 17 không? Lên xuống ngoài vậy ta. Thôi, chắc nghỉ các bạn ơi. Ê. Chắc nghỉ nha. Tại vì xíu nữa là tôi sẽ stream bên kênh phụ. Dành cho anh em là chưa biết thì xíu nữa tôi sẽ stream bên kênh phụ có tên là ốc roi nha. Đây các bạn cái search ốc roi. Ok. Đây. Xíu nữa tôi qua bên đó tôi stream thì tầm 10 giờ tôi sẽ có chơi game pick với bên Dũng Senpai, TA96 và Brim. Xíu nữa tầm 10 giờ nha các bạn nhé.
Nguyễn Kha đã donate 5.000 đồng cho bạn. Tối nay có CSS gì cô anh?
Có chương trình gì không hả? Có đó, anh mới nói xong đó. Cảm ơn Nguyễn Kha nha, thank you em. Ủa sao cái này nó không thông báo nhỉ? Chắc anh chưa add. Đấy, hiện đấy. Ok. Đấy, tôi mới làm theo cái hồ cá góc kia cho nó chilling các bạn thấy không? Tuyệt vời. Lại búp mà tối không? Tối nay chơi game pick em này. Game pick với mấy này content. Sợ. Rồi, chắc là off stream nhá. Có gì hẹn em ngày mai. Kênh này like 2k rồi. Bye bye mọi người, thank you anh em nhiều. Anh em chưa like chưa sub xin một làm sub nha. Bye bye anh em. Tiếp nữa chúng ta sẽ qua kênh phụ dành cho anh em là thích xem nội dung giải trí khác. Bye bye. Tôi đi ăn cái đây.